Listen.
Yeah. Discourse. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Sunday installment, a Sunday service, whatever kind of pamphlet you got this morning on your way in. Gather in, gather in. Grab a seat in a pew if you would for us, please, for you're now in the panel. And with this show comes a lot of entertainment, whether it be shade thrown from across the street, downstairs, upstairs, through the roof, across the country, or a Blakeisha San Diego jab. I'm telling you, it's coming your way. Now, see, Diggy will not be with us today. He will be back again next week, but we do have a full house in here today with Duly underscore does it. Where am I going today? What am I doing? Come back, Matty. Come back to me. I don't know why Brian McKnight came to me. Jamar84, Black Jesus, you know him very well. Of course, Blakeisha San Diego, we're always happy to have him here. And GabbywithanEye is back. Now, I just want y'all to know this, the thuggish bone. Sorry. Let me stop. I was feeling myself. I twisted my hair. Leave me alone. Stop. It's okay. Anywho. I wanted to give trade if I don't speak, and that's still not happening. So let's get my social medias out the way first. We have a lot to talk about today. We're not going to be giving full episode reviews. That's what the rest of my channel is for, and all that other stuff I just did over the week. So if you want a full review, check out those videos I posted on my channel. But this time, Effie's gonna win. Listen, we're gonna have runway conversations, a finale of CDR proportions. I know Duly's got something to say. I saw that video, friend. I said, not the laugh. I said, not the laugh. That was so mean. Then we're gonna talk about UK season 4 and like talk about the cast and what we, of course, have our opinions on today. And then we need to get into Ariel and the upset stomach diarrhea that was Twitter as well as social media and go over what is the dang deal with people not wanting to have just something that's really not that big of a deal. We're gonna talk about it today. We're gonna do it. So let's get my social medias and let's get this started up. I like to give a shout out to the strain that blue cherry gelati. Yeah, it's I'm on one today. So it's gonna be at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter. You can find all that in the link tree down below. If you grab a branch and eat some fruit, that's that Mativia, baby. It's a good boot. Speaking of Mativia, that's actually on a shirt. Branded. DragQueenMerch.com has some Mativia merch shirts as well as rant pack shirts and tank tops. Sundays are best with the panel, and the panel shirts are available at dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Bible Girl and Company over there. Thank you for teaming up and seeing a small YouTuber like myself having a space and place in your website network. So please grab some merch while you're at it. I do reactions to each and every one of the episodes that I review on my channel on Patreon for as low as $1. So check me out on Patreon. And you know, I'm bookable on Cameo. Would you like a little love? Would you like me to say happy birthday? Is there someone that needs a little advice or some tough love? Come to me. Come to me. Bring all that anger, not that anger, leave that shit over there. Bring all that love to me, and I'm going to get you on that Cameo. Now, my birthday is deadly 13 days away. That's not the word I wanted to use. We'll keep it. And if you want to drop me a tip in my jar, because I'm going to be shameless here since this is the month that I was born, and I'm so glad to make it right around the earth once again, soon to be. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants. Oh, here comes this one over here. Cash App, $MattyRants. Yep, that right there. And Venmo, Matty-Rants. Okay, you don't have to. But if you don't have to, what you have to do is hit that like button. Now that you're going to have to do. Don't you walk out this door, Effie. I don't know why I'm still on Dreamgirls. Hit that like button for you, please. I'm a black content creator who's a little bit so I need your assistance here by hitting those like buttons and getting in the comment section after this panel. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Quickly, y'all know I'm moving. This also helps with the tip. I would like you to know that I'm in a we have a little bit more things going on here. So I'm actually very happy. Soon to be, we'll talk about it later. But Maddie's got I said, okay, she came through this week. God is good. I see you. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the rest of the panel here, starting with my first co-host ever on my channel when I became less selfish. Uh, Listen, he was just in Houston and tried to surprise me at a restaurant, but I already knew what the gag was by seeing those dreads hit the tip of the glass of the window seal. He's really great at Smash Brothers too. He hurt some of my friends' feelings over here. We'll love him down. It's Jamar ASMR 84. That's your
So
new
next
name.
time, I'll have my glasses on. I'll tie my hair up. So
That's what you
know
exactly.
what it was? The fact that you went to the bathroom fucked it up. If you had not gone to the bathroom, I think I would have got you.
Listen, you walked up, and Jamar has a way of like moving in a slow motion, but still on the same speed as others. So like I could see him walk up, and the dreads just do this, like somebody's beaded curtains in the '70s. Very that. But listen, hi Jamar. I wanted to bring in my little twist game here for you today, girl. Try to
I thought you had braids for a second, but that was the bandana design. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. This is to make sure that the hairline is still in line. I'm almost 36 now, but listen, it's two strand twist. Just try to be cute. Roll it up, pull, done. Okay. Listen, Jamar, can you give us their social medias for us, please?
absolutely. So you can find me on all the social media platforms at Jamar84. It's spelled JAMAR 84, with the exception of TikTok. Of course, I wanted everyone to go to the link in my bio to exquisite.com. Go get you some cosmetics. But this week, and I have to give a huge shout out to Scotty, because Scotty was the one that was working on this for months.
Mm.
But he got us like a 15, 20-minute interview with Candy Burrs
Ooh.
and Escape tomorrow at 5:15. So I'm gonna give him some time.
No, listen, y'all make sure to go check out my other brother, Scotty by Nature, on his YouTube channel. We do a Boys Night Out bi-weekly on the weekends. If you want to catch me being a savage, I do it on Scotty's channel since they watching me hard over here. But listen, that's great. Candy Burp,
Absolutely.
listen. Oh my goodness. I ain't even gonna make no jokes. All right.
Because I'm just
So
like, what do I do?
I love it. Good for Scotty. Listen, he's been working hard on it. So shout out to all YouTubers out there that are not hateful, racist, gross, or ugly, or Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas, and the rest of the gaps. All right, let's continue on. Now, next up, this one's got the first doctorate degree. Girls are coming in with paperwork. They might slap you with it a little bit. But opinions will be had and a shoulder will be leaned on here, as this one honestly does it. It's Duly __ noted.
Hi. Hello.
Can you believe it? It's Sunday again. I
Can
stole
you
your
believe
script.
it?
Yeah.
Can you believe? This panel's going to be fun. I had me a little pineapple jack before. I'm feeling a little lifted. Feeling real
Lifted.
good. I'm feeling cozy. That energy is running through me. We're good.
Comfortable in my skin, cozy. Cozy. You gotta do a shoulder, cozy.
Got me a little caffeine here. We're good.
I might need to make me a little sippy poo since everybody else is doing. I know I got alcohol in this house. Hold on, where that lemonade go? See, Dooley's
I
inspiring
finished my
me.
prosecco.
Oh, and she had prosecco. Oh, not champagne is what I call that.
We drinking
They all look the same thing.
strawberries and champagne. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me get a strawberry.
Okay, while I go look for this tequila to drop into my lemonade here, Duly does it. Can you give us your social medias, baby?
Yes, you can find everything that you want to know about me at linktree.com/Duly __ noted. You can find PayPal, Cash App, Facebook, Insta, all that stuff. So head over there, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Fabulous, fabulous. I'm gonna wait till I get Gabby in here to go find this tequila because I know it's in the other room. Yeah, I call it tequila. Listen, now I want him to show his face first before I introduce him to let me know that Matty is making a ghetto Margie. Shut up. I can't do it. Listen, I like tequila lemonade. It's cute. But listen, a good blue ball, a good brim hat, a mortgage is due. Bitches' bills are always paid. She always comes through. Listen, catch him at an event because he's always on the guest list. It's Blakeisha San Diego.
Greetings and salubrious salutations. She also owes a shit ton of money to the IRS, apparently. So I'm quite upset about that today.
Ooh, someone had you had to
Girl.
file that extension too, girl. Listen.
My accountant was like,
Girl.
hey, finish your taxes, by the way.
Your president fucked up the code back in 2016, and it ain't been right since.
Oh my God. Completely, girl.
That's the first time ever in life that I've owed. Ever.
It's the first time I've owed this much. And I have been doing some things. But like,
Blake, you understand what I've been going through the past 2 weeks where I'm like, what, why? So I understand, trust me. And this is the first time I had to do it like individual. I
don't like it.
Gross. Being an adult. Ill. Okay, listen. Blake.
You in school? No. You got some kids? No. Give us all your money.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, we still want our student loan payments.
That part, Joe.
She thought.
Wake
Joseph,
up.
cancel the loan. Stop playing. You know what you do. What you got to do. You cancel the loans, girl. Press the
button. Baby, tonight you're not America's favorite player. So listen, Blakeisha, do you want people to find you?
No, but Instagram is really the only place you can rally be.
Ow. All right. Thank you so much, Blake, for being here. We appreciate you down. The glasses are on. I can't promise you anything after that, kids. All right. Next up is an assassin that was sitting somewhere out in the bush waiting for the next kill as she was in the comment section and has found her ways to be one of, now I feel a real good JV panel member. She's on the cast photo. Okay. But she's not Charisse because we like her. See how that works? Listen, giving you nothing but a double suplex here. Yeah, Gabby, I went there. It's GabbywithanEye.
These poor, unfortunate souls.
Ha!
So sad. It's true. Ooh, baby, when we get on this Little Mermaid.
I know that's right.
How y'all doing?
It's Gabby with a man. Hey, Gabby with a man.
Yes,
hey,
Gabby with a
how
man.
you doing? He's in the
Hey,
background showing support. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing,
Got on this
everyone?
Sailor Neptune wig.
Okay, listen.
No, this is real. It's real.
I was
It's
gonna
just
say
voice
the
hair.
same thing, and I was like, but what if that's really her?
No, it's me. It's just
Ooh, my
like
bad,
voice
girl.
hair. Yeah, no, it's fun.
Statement
No,
retracted.
no,
I love that you did the Raven and you had to do the little.
Oh,
For
maybe.
those of you who haven't seen Good Hair.
Yes, that was
Hit
when
us
she
with
was
that aqua
still,
illusion.
when she was still feeling her femininity. Yes.
When she was still feeling her blackness.
Poor unfortunate soul.
I don't know, Blake. She was working with Chris Rock, so.
So
See,
pathetic.
the thing about it is, if I'm gonna shoot, it's gonna hit more than one person. I like shotguns, but listen now, the shake the room noises. Gabby, give your social medias where these babies can find you at. As once you do that, I'm gonna go look for this liquor and let y'all talk for 2 minutes.
All right, you can find me, Gabby with an I, at Instagram, on TikTok. Also, I can be problematic there. Just kidding. Also, I have Twitter. I need to get more active on Twitter. We use Twitter just to dabble in the dark, honestly. Also, you can come show support to me and the lovely man in the background on SpartanProWrestling.com. Tell him I sent you. Happy early birthday to Matty Rants. Speaking of which, after you give him a tip, if you have a little change in the bottom of the jar, after you give everyone else a tip, his birthday, Justin's lovely birthday, is a day apart from Maddie's. That's why they're so pretty. So yeah, we're going to be moshing. We're going to be in Kentucky in 2 weeks for Louder Than Life. We will be moshing. Evanescence will be there. I will be cutting my life into pieces because it is my last resort.
This is your last
Suffocation, no breathing. Yes.
Yes.
Now
So we will be there. So yes,
folks, we know that song down. I don't want to hear it. Like used to go off when that would come on.
Wake me up. Wake me up inside.
I will be. Oh baby.
I won't wake It's like Paramore. Black people used to go up for Paramore.
On the
Wait,
edge
makes
of her
turkey.
life, about to fall to her death. Take me up. And I'm
Haley
like, yes.
Williams can do no wrong.
Ooh, all the Haleys in life. Okay, let me go look for this alcohol.
I will never forgive her for bringing on two or
That's
honey.
Hayden. That's Hayden.
Honey was good. I honestly didn't know Jessica.
dance-
Oh, her name is Hayden Panettiere. I said Haley. My bad.
I
Must
didn't
say
know
the cheerleader.
Jessica Alba was not a PLC for years because of Honey.
You said who?
Jessica Alba.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was like, oh, she's Latinx. No.
It's like, girl.
She had a tan that day. She went to the beach that weekend, and now we're Latina. Lord have mercy. Make it make sense.
She's on that Ariana Grande plan.
Meanwhile, Jennifer Lopez was trying to be a whole white woman during that time.
Ooh.
She was.
No, it was after she was trying to be that after she went to the club with Diddy
And they would shoot.
and found who
She
and saw what was really
That's what
good.
she did in Manhattan.
She went home and politely took them cornrows out.
Okay.
She sure did.
Record.
Let me get some blonde L'Oreal.
Go ahead
Started
and
doing Dove commercials.
go ahead and just add a little bit in my cup, a little tippy top, tippy poo. Hell.
Because one of her parents is Mexican. Okay, so I guess she is a PLC. Right.
Oh,
Who?
Jessica Alba.
Oh yeah, you did. I mean, that is. She don't give me. I go tanning. It gives me. That's my base font. You know what I'm saying? Like very Arial 13. This is how we started. They just casted her in a lot of white roles. Ooh. Now that's been said. Let's
cozy.
talk. I'm just saying, Sue Storm, they gave her that blonde wig and them contact lenses, and y'all thought you thought. Then she was in Honey, and y'all got confused. She's hip hopping,
Hip hop rapper.
just not Julia Stiles trying to figure out what her knees gonna do. I'm just saying. Remember that clap back?
I saw it in theater with my parents.
I was like so uncomfortable watching that as in my youth, and then when I got to school, mind you, I was going to an all-white high school at this time. That was when they were like, "Oh my god, the movie was everything," and I'm like,
Was it?
Julie was dancing. Was she?
When I was 12, I used to go up for that movie, and as an adult, it's just full of cringe.
Yeah, I
It's
tell
just
people, I said
cringe.
Julia Stiles was hitting her marks. That's the only thing she was hitting. The marks on the floor that she was asked to move to. Now, with that being said, because it's already a dragging of Julia Stiles proportions here, 10 things I hate about who. This disclaimer is for the cats that don't get. This is for entertainment, shits and giggles. Okay, about doo wop. Yeah, don't be the goof. Listen, this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. And I mean lack of lace fronts. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely the personal views and don't reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be you know what that face look like. If you feel uncomfortable about reviewing this program, please consume some activity and have yourself a good poop. I don't have time for it today. I really don't. And neither do the rest of the people up here. We all know what's up. Everybody doesn't have any ill intentions towards anyone that we talk about this show. Please go out and support these queens. Don't get in their inboxes acting a fool. Y'all are grown enough for that. And if you're not grown enough for that, start to get grown enough for that. Okay? Because I'm going to say what I want to say. And all the rest of these cats are too. Puss. All right. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring up the first thing on the agenda, which I know Duly is going to be ready to get into today.
I have nothing to say.
Lies. Oh, we're going here first. Yes. This is just yesterday for me, but the finale of Canada's Drag Race happened and we witnessed. Now, there was apparently a guest judge on the panel for the finale. Can we start there?
Why? Who are you? Why are you here? I thought this was family.
I know she's an Olympic athlete and decorated at that. Shout out to your mama. You're gorgeous up there, giving very Miss Fiercelicious sister. But what was your purpose? They were literally talking about episodes you didn't even know existed. I probably didn't even know this show existed. Yeah. What do we think of Brad giving Tom Ford all season until he walked into the workroom and said, "No clothes, no." Mm-mm.
That jacket is cute. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be the best he's looked. He be coming in with them Pee Wee Herman suits, and I'd be like, it's too much. This is cute. Knuckle like a harm in a hardy hole.
Ew.
I used to love Pee Wee's Herman. That movie,
I did too.
that was such like one of my movies back in the day, and then I found out a lot about him and changed my mind. But yes, Brad.
That was not his fault. That was not his fault.
Was it the movie theaters?
It was the raid. They scammed him.
That man was in there. What's going on, you guys? No. What's going on, you guys? Tracy Melshore, you looked better last week. T. No shade. I love her, but come on. I was like, y'all gave this. I think she looks great, but I liked her yesterday in the black attire, giving a little bit more finale eleganza versus this is a green runway.
Maybe it's me, and I just like I feel like if you paid that much for them bosoms, like I should see them bosoms
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Give us breast, give us breast, give us left, right one chest, please. I thank you. Go ahead, Tracy.
I don't like her hair.
No one does.
It's just like a cosmic brownie with, like the sprinkle.
It looked like a bump it.
Yeah. Them what's them brownies that got the sprinkles on it?
You took the cosmic brownie.
Yeah.
Yeah, cosmic.
Yeah, it's giving that on top
What is
of it.
that though?
It's angular.
Oh,
It's
did you
giving
say who?
2005 bump it. She
with
finna go.
Even Minecraft.
Those are little. They look like trick cereal flowers. You know the ones that are here. They're supposed to be flowers.
Minecraft
It's
block.
trying to be like poison ivy.
It's a fail.
It's a look.
Pretty girl though.
Sarah,
Ooh.
again, you should have been here episode maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, but not 9. But thanks for being there, baby. And this deep V. Go on, system.
Is that a deep V?
It's deep.
It's not shallow.
Nurse.
I forgot she was wearing a bodysuit. Matthew, I have to push on. This ain't it. Now, Brooklyn Heights looked lovely, but I was like, baby, that's the same wig
not
Fierce
her
Delicious
best.
has been wearing for the entirety of the season. Like, no shade. Fierce, you wore that wig several times. I'm like, Brooke, now you've watched this girl. Why would you pick the same hair? But, go off. I thought she still looked pretty. But that hell. I said, okay, Fierce.
I actually wasn't into it. I thought that look she wore the first time Fierce Delicious won was actually should have probably been her finale look.
Mhm. That was a good one.
outfits at the
It was a
beginning
good
of the
look.
season.
Yeah.
Give him 50th anniversary Barbie doll.
Mhm.
That's very appropriate.
Top shelf at
is.
Walmart. Like you got to get somebody to get it down for you.
Very good.
Does it have the little security thing on it? Did
Yeah.
it-
You gotta click.
She's on a plastic box inside of the other plastic box.
Yes.
Yeah, the last time I saw that doll, it was on the floor after somebody was fleeing from a Walmart, and apparently they grabbed too many. But hey Brooke,
You miss Birmingham.
Hold up here.
I get into Houston, girl. I go to that Target today. Someone was robbed. As a matter of fact, at Target today, while I was in the grocery store, some lady grabbed a whole bunch of clothes and just ran out, and it was really weird because she thought people were chasing her. No one cared. It's like, girl, we're not going after you.
That's
You
how I know
went
it was tacky. I would have dropped it.
Like
I'd
you
be
robbed
"Oh,
a
this is
Target.
nice."
Like I was like, okay, and then also I had a black Karen for the first time. I've seen a black woman doing the most
They
over
say Mercury,
bullshit.
Mercury's in Gatorade right now.
She
So,
had
like-
straight hair.
So yes, she did. So
In the
at
full moon we had
it was very much. I just took that flat iron to it, but
Mhm.
Well,
it
fuck my
was
drag.
Target has this thing going where listen now, Gabby. Before 11 a.m. at the Target I'm at, in order to make it like more functional for them to get all the stacking and stuff done, they have only the self-checkout open. So there's nobody open in the regular lanes unless it gets very long, which it wasn't. This lady, and I quote, with nobody there, excuse me, with 5 items in her hand, who can check me out? Are you treating us like cattle and just hurting us here for this self-checkout? I don't trust these machines up in here. Where is your manager?
To freedom.
This is all in one breath, everybody. I was like, and I'm just sitting there checking out, and everybody turns and goes, okay, I can't do, not even gonna entertain her. Like, just keep moving. So, shout out to that asshole today. I was like, really, lady? Now, let's talk about some of these assholes up here. Oh, they're not assholes, but the word's fun. This performance to North Strong. North Strong.
Fierce.
No,
Something fierce.
no.
Something else in fierce.
See how this doesn't work? Oh, true.
Oh,
North
true.
Oh yeah,
Strong
you're right. True North
and
Strong.
fierce.
Fierce.
Wah, wah.
Because, like, I honestly love the beat, hated everything else about it. Like, True North, strong and fierce. It's like, that's a lot to do. Anywho, what did you think of Fierce Delicious in this performance? I will start with not Duly first, but Jamar.
Fierce Delicious had the best lyrics to me, or some of the ones that were the most memorable. So she was able to play on her name and whatnot. I'm just like, okay, cute. She looked great. Performance was okay. I mean, it was fine for me.
Was it fierce?
It wasn't that great, but I mean, it was fine.
Oh, so it's Miss Finalicious now. Okay, got it. Duly, what did you think of it?
I thought Fierce Delicious did a great job at not winning this challenge. It was not, she did not give me what I needed, nor was I expecting her to give me what I needed for this particular challenge, because this was not made for her.
It's the line in the national anthem, "Our true north, strong and free." Ah,
thank you, Mike.
Thank you for that educational moment. For those of you who also were confused, I wish that had been elaborated on. For the girls that tune in, but at the same time, ignorance is bliss. But you're right. It was certainly a play on that. Was it good? No. But personally, I thought her flow was kind of whoop. Personally, but I enjoyed a bit of the performance with Fierce Delicious. I thought she was actually kind of timid, personally. Like, even with moments, yeah, like that was my issue with her. Like, I didn't think she was bad. It just was like, you felt kind of like you were unsure of your moments, a few of the parts in the choreography. So that's just where I was at with that. I felt that some of the other people came a little harder than her, but it was on brand. Blake, did you have anything to add?
Trash.
Well,
Gabby,
I thought she was offbeat. I don't remember her lyrics, and she looks like a carbon cutout of Shea Coulee at All Stars.
I mean, none of them really look good in these outfits, so that's just
that's true. That's true.
That's a
very north, strong and fierce, Jamar. That's a great point. Yeah,
they all look crazy. So,
Gabby, would you like to put a cherry on top of this cheesecake?
I can't wait till I get home so you can tear that cherry out of this. This shit was garbage. All the outfits look like scraps from the season 10 promo. No shade. Like in this challenge, we'll be taking the garbage from the season 10 promo, using the fabrics and making the outfits. It's one of those performances where you do your makeup and you can see the reflection of your screen in the background, and when you're in the middle of straightening my wig, I was like looking through the left side of my eye, and I saw some of it, and it did not garnish my attention. So,
okay,
I like the beat.
Well, we tried. Listen, Fierce, I thought it was okay, but I felt the steam kind of ran a little bit, even though I know you tried hard, baby. So, pop off. I thought this is the girl who won this category, in my opinion.
She did.
Any performance challenges, she should have won.
Like I was like, oh, not only are your lyrics like real puss, but she was hitting them beats. I said, come on, little bitch.
Kimmy came to today's challenge.
In my opinion, for sure. Definitely that. We enjoy your dips too. They look clean.
Not death drops for those watching. Dips.
You know what? I actually thought Jada pulled up in this one personally compared to her other performances that I have seen on the show where I was a little underwhelmed. I enjoyed her with the drag choreography.
Did they ever use that segment that she kept doing over and over again in the rehearsal with the purr? I was listening for it. I was like, I didn't hear it
either.
It was quick because they had to edit it down to where she didn't say it long. So when it's said in the actual lyrics, it's quick, so you don't even recognize it. It's almost like
did they even use that? What was the point of us saying on that for so long?
Storyline.
I think with Jada, like the one thing that got me, I was like, the lyrics actually don't make sense for what you presented this season, which has not been bad. And girl, don't look at me because I text you about this when she said small waist wigs laid. I was like, but girl, that neither one of those things I did.
The wigs were not laid.
Like
They were
They were seated. They were not late.
listen.
Not seated.
Okay, let me
Not
not act
placed.
like I haven't said that lady's wigs have been upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Let me not act like it's not been the kite that's been lost in a tree sometimes. You know,
And
let
you
me.
got this shake and go pussycat wig on right now. Like it's not. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Rima, I thought we talked about this.
Why you talking about me behind my back, Rima? I don't understand. I don't
Listen.
understand.
I understand that she was treating her wigs like pronouns and was really just adjectives, things to put on. Okay, but you know, I
Whatever.
no.
I like the performance. She said slim. What was it? It
Slim
was
waist wigs laid.
yes, slim waist wigs laced, and I was like, now
These outfits are terrible.
I'm not.
They are
These
terrible.
outfits are so bad.
She
So
did
bad.
perform her face off though. Like she did a
she
good job.
did. I was entertained. I said, Mama was cutting up. I was
If she
here
would
for
perform
it.
the wig off, I would have lived.
You want that little shitty? Listen, you want this little wig to go somewhere? That little knee leaks? You want that to go somewhere?
If it's season 2,
Get that little Lanathia off her head. Go a little Lanathia. Come on.
they're done. They're done. They're done.
Baby, that's a Joffrey Lannister. Get out of here.
Listen,
Man,
say what
Joffrey.
you listen. Say whatever you want to say. Saucy Santana put on a great performance, and I was here for it. Okay,
She did.
I was down for it. Okay, now, what did we think of Giselle Lullaby's performance?
She got plot armor this week.
Ooh.
She got plot armor.
You talking about the mother
protected.
edit? The mother edit? Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna let her have it because Mama has done a great job up until here. It was like girl, this is not your strength. So they gave her a little plot armor. She also did not win this challenge this week, but
That the entire season, yeah.
she won the rest of the season.
And
So it
I
was
said
like,
that in
damn.
my review, and people were like, Matt, come on. I'm like, I'm not dragging her. I'm saying she actually did the best if we're going to just talk about it. And she won the key episodes of the season. But like, this was a little interesting. It was a run-on sentence for me, just a little bit.
I think she would have done much better if she did the whole thing in French.
I agree.
Probably.
And I feel like for a lot of these like shows that are set in different countries, for girls who speak multiple languages, like actually speaking your native tongue. And if if those of us who don't speak Dutch or Spanish or whatever don't understand it, don't worry about that. Like, what you need to do to the fullest extent of that in the space in which you feel the most comfortable.
That might have production in that plot point too, and it may be a point to say, hey, if they're more comfortable doing that, why not just let them do that? You know what I'm saying? And we as an audience normally listen when they want to show a message on the runway. We're not going, oh no, we don't understand it. No, we're here to watch. We're here to accept it. So I'm with what Blake is saying on that one. That's why I like Philippines so much. Are we ready for the looks?
Girl.
Actually, yes. I have something to
Let's
say.
do it.
First up is Miss Fiercelicious in this blue. Oh, I like that blue Cinderella moment here.
I like the color. I like the makeup. I don't like the way that it's constructed, and I gotta give it a boot. This is more quinceañera than it is coronation.
That dress would be much bigger if it was a quinceañera.
I think recaps up, everything is gorgeous. The fact that it doesn't hit the floor and drag kills me as she was walking.
I agree with that.
I was like, oh, this is not a gown. This is it took me to like 18th century harlot.
Okay, I can see that with the
she works with
corseted,
the girls.
Waist.
With Delarice.
It was you put the spring in Springfield. Very that.
She's hanging out with Clementine and Maeve in the back of the bar.
The face, the wig, the waistline up, everything else is gorgeous, but it needed to be maybe like 8 to 12 inches long.
Does her paint made her look older this week for some reason? I don't know why she looks so much older this week.
I think it's the fact that some weeks she paints for Tia and other weeks she paints for Tamara.
Girl.
No, I think it's on brand. But isn't
Ooh.
that culturally significant to have au gratin, a French dish, as your wig?
Come on, potatoes au gratin.
First of all,
So we need to be culturally sensitive.
I thought that was German. Wait, okay. First
I'm pretty sure it's French.
It is.
it's French
Potatoes
with all the cheese. Okay, listen. I thought this was fabulous. I enjoyed the flower hair up top. I thought that was kind of like a really great detail here. And Duly playing on her multi-ethnicities. I cannot. Listen.
You didn't know that you can sometimes come out as twins and be of different race? You didn't know that?
You know,
I didn't watch that Dr. Phil episode.
Tia and Tamara, come on.
stop.
Drop.
You ain't never noticed that they don't invite Tamara to the family photos? It'd be Taj, Taviera, the mom of the dog. They do not invite Tamara over.
Well, because
I
maybe
want some Pringles.
she read it as Tamara. Anywho, listen,
We're talking about Pringles. Oh, the neckline is crunchy.
y'all, I'm moving past it. I thought the hair was great. Kimmy Couture, let's go. I'm like, listen, y'all looking. So I know we've seen this silhouette before, but I still thought she was pretty. And the
Take
shoes,
off that jewel, girl. Just take it off.
Really?
I liked it for the pointy.
I was like, if it was like a prosthetic or something, I was just like, I don't know.
Now this lace is upside down.
I mean,
Boy, turn me
the color is cool.
inside. Yes, but yeah, the wig is great. But the wig is up.
I like
It's a
the
soft
jewel.
toot. It's a soft toot.
I like
It's a
it.
beep. It's a beep.
And maybe it's because I think I really like the color of everything on her skin and like
Mhm.
the jewel, the way she explained it. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna let this work. I think I just let it work.
I agree. I liked it, Blake. I'm just mad at Gabby for saying it's a beep.
It's very soft too. It's a
Not a 90s voicemail tone. Okay.
It's, hey, y'all, this your girl, Keisha, and you got Total in the background. Very nice.
Boo.
Oh my God, this mid 2000 voicemail.
It's your girl,
Yeah.
Keisha. You didn't miss me.
Oh my
Hit me
God.
up at the sign of the
Listen.
beat.
Remember, it was always luxurious by Gwen Stefani, working all hard and night and day, and now we get to lay back.
I
Hey,
can't
what's
come
up?
to the
It's
phone
your
right
girl, Lily. Listen, you know I want to answer, but I'm busy. So do me a favor, leave your phone
Can I-
number.
Can I
It was
date myself?
Janice, anytime, any place. For me.
The song that I had was that song with Rob Thomas and Santana. Why can't I think of the title?
Mine was Holla Back Girl. Mine was Holla Back Girl.
Make it real.
Get about it. That one.
Eminem
Smooth,
and the Details,
thank you.
my band.
Oh my goodness.
Girl.
Yeah.
I'm old. Jesus. That song came out in 2000.
God bless the 2000s. Kimmy, we're moving on to Jada Shada Hudson.
I know.
Very, very reflective.
This world was not made for me. I feel like she's about to present a great opera song or possibly be in a Broadway and the light just hit her and it's stop. What would my life be?
She
Like,
looks
that's
like
how
the pre-evolution of Latrice Royale right here. Like she finna evolve into Latrice Royale. She need like two more levels,
season?
and she finna like.
One more season.
So
Which season?
I want to say it's baby oil is what I want to say. And I'm hoping it is. And even if it's not, it's hot up there, girl. Them lights be hot. So, you know, I just wanted it
That's
to be a
true.
black wig. I actually like the dress, even though in this angle, it's not doing nothing.
Oh, it's not doing her no
it's
favor
not
at all.
doing nothing.
I don't like it.
Let me get the other way. Let me get the other way. Yeah, let me change it back to the other way. Let's do that.
I don't like it. If you're
There
a
we
bigger
go.
girl, you need boobs. You need titties.
I
Somebody
agree.
help with the curve because I'm not. It's not like give if you're supposed to give curve. So I feel like it looks better on a bigger girl to just be flat chested.
You're
Will
saying
ruin your silhouette. It'll mess up your silhouette.
it needs a freeway, not just a farm to
Yeah.
market.
I think
Okay.
The dress itself is gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah.
Because of the silhouette, it kind of looks like a beautiful potato sack. And And I think the red wig doesn't quite do her any favors.
I said a black one that would have been big. I need a
Yeah.
big, like even this style, just bigger. Just a
Or
little.
even like something to contrast the darkness and the red, like something to
Because
kind of.
it's giving a little real time, and I wanted to give like drag just a tad
It's
bit. Not
getting
to be
washed
shady
out
like that.
too by the background.
It's getting washed out. It's not necessarily about the background. It's also because of the paint on her face. Like
It's red too.
It's
red
also
on red on red. Yeah.
and it's low-key matte and pale. Like when you compare another girl who wears a red wig like a Monique Hart, like there's a vibrancy to it that
Right.
the whole neck up here is just kind of dead.
Listen, I do love the jewels. I love the dress. I love the baby oil.
The baby oil.
Which might be sweat.
I love the sweat.
Action. That's it. Action.
No, that's oil because you know how it stops right there at her shoulder.
Yeah,
So abruptly.
up. You right, Jamar.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that.
That's right there. That's oil.
See,
Come on.
only moisturized bitches would know this because she was getting right here. It's like, we have to
on,
go
and she just went like this and kept it pushing.
when you're supposed to have lotioned your whole body, and you're like, girl, ain't nobody gonna notice.
Like,
Nobody gonna notice.
and that was a
And
coworker
then
of
the camera
mine.
zooms in.
She got to the ankles and never the toes, knowing she wearing sandals. Shameful.
Oh.
Yes, and you want to talk about ashen? I'm talking about socks, baby. I was like, ooh,
Not
that's some good-
ashen.
like,
damn.
okay, Giselle looks absolutely incredible here in this dress. Yeah, I love this. The silhouette was just
Loved it.
How do you pack this hair?
Right.
That's a good question.
Looks like it came in installments. It's
When I saw this look, and then they gave us the lip sync song, I was like, "Oh, this is a setup." Setup.
Baby, I gagged. This is one of the best things I've ever seen.
Listen, I had to tell the kids yesterday, I say no shade to Fierce or to Kimmy Couture, but I couldn't have seen them lip syncing to a Celine Dion song of that caliber without a club beat that next to it. And no shade.
The French Canadian girl lip syncing the French Canadian lip sync artist in front of the queen that did that lip sync artist on a different season of Drag Race.
And
I
who
was
was
like,
going to
girl.
do Celine Dion for Snatch Game?
Rigor Morris.
And I want to see that snatch again. I still want to see Celine.
Because Madame Curie was a bop. Yeah, I'm moving.
Because the pictures weren't
Yeah,
right.
welcome back. Hey, girls. Hey,
So,
hey.
woo. These are the queens that returned back to the competition after being eliminated. Clearly coming with the message here. Much shout out to Halal Babe with this one. Like I said yesterday, I can't judge this. This is amazing. I appreciate it.
The message. I was looking at the lips. Message.
The makeup's chopped, but
That's what I was looking at. Message. Great message.
At least it's consistent.
And even though the girl that go home first, you still remember the first girl to go home. The second and third girl can sometimes be a little fuzzy, but the first one we always remember.
Exactly. It's funny that Jamar said that. Miss Mosu is next.
I remember her only because she was lip syncing the first couple episodes. So I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Like, what is this? What is this? What is this look? What is this face?
Where is the makeup?
Right. Where is the makeup? Where is the body?
Body.
Where is the body?
Well, I said she was giving presenter at the evening Emmys, possibly, or red carpet.
Daytime Emmys, maybe.
For CW, I don't know.
They have Emmys at brunch.
Razzies?
She's going to the Despies.
We're moving, Mos. We're moving.
Okay.
Shelazon LaRue is next. She always gave me off the rack daytime
It's
tea.
a mood.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm okay
When she
with
walked
it.
in, I said, "Who was that?"
What Pokemon is that?
It was the first time we'd seen her with a corset on, and so I was like, oh.
Yo! Wait.
That's right.
I thought it was cute. I was
She
here
was
for it.
open off the bat.
So
Listen,
she's like a stingray.
it's an interesting color. You know,
Yeah.
aware. You know, it's giving very exposed lip. Jeez.
Even chaplet.
You know, very whole. You know, for some. I don't know. Chaos is next.
Sure.
I hate you, Jamar.
Soft.
It's a
Ellie
soft-
Diamond?
It's a
Mm,
soft Dragula season 1, 2.
Let's not act like Ellie Diamond invented chap style, but I know she definitely
Every
wore
time
them
I
out.
see it, because she wore it so much that she's like, this is mine.
Okay, I'm just gonna expose this thigh, let you know I'm the bottom. But no, I thought Chaos looked lovely. But
Yeah.
it is expected. In the Hellraiser universe, this is a bop. Okay,
yes.
yeah. Lady Boom Boom.
I missed her.
I did.
I
too.
wanted more. I wanted more. For this to have been her finale, what I'm assuming would have been her finale look, I would have wanted more. It could have just been another look in her closet.
But I
I don't
liked
think
it.
I would have worn my coronation look for this.
I liked it.
I would.
I liked it. Okay.
Okay.
Did anyone catch the irony of this coming
Mhm.
on the day that Miss Queen Mama,
Mhm.
that baby?
Look at
I miss
God.
her. I really wish she
Oh.
had the opportunity to come back. I missed her.
Oh,
I thought
Bombay.
you meant the queen. I said,
Girl, fuck
no.
y'all.
I miss her. She had an
Funny.
opportunity for a redemption.
Oh, Bombay. The only thing I
They
went
said the
differently
queen
with
died. I
this,
said Queen Latifah, Beyonce.
I just wish she had like some air pushing up the fabric to make it fill in for the crown is the only thing, but that's like extra or whatever. But I still thought this was a bop. Plus, she can get out of it and it's giving a nice bodysuit. So it was too.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, they'll be casted for All Stars World of Wonder. Listen
She is
to
so creative,
this.
and I like her POV.
Yeah, I like
they
her.
just kind of didn't respect it.
Irma Gerd.
There-
Actually, she had.
I think she looks pretty. This is not the assignment, so I gotta boot it.
Agreed.
Next.
And that cheap necklace is not hidden.
So
What's-
she had a different look, but unfortunately, it didn't arrive in time. and
What's the-
she-
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What's
Yeah.
that
You
doll?
can make your own looks.
This may have been the one that she made, Blake.
Mm.
What's that doll you pull a string and they would like fly like this?
Oh,
And
the
Ribbon dancers.
yeah, ribbon dancers.
One of them
Ribbon
things.
dancers.
Do you know, like my sister had them, and I had to like wait till she was gone to get in her room and go play with it, and just
'Cause
it
was
always
just
broke
like-
them. It was like yuck.
I used to
Yes.
steal my sister's Easy Bake Oven, but that makes sense.
But she had to do it from like the second floor because you wanted to see it like fly up there and then end up
Sky
breaking.
dancers. There it
Yeah,
is.
sky dances. There we go.
Oh, that's what it was.
I like ribbon dances better.
Ribbon dancers with the stick. The
Reading Rainbow. Why is that in my head?
I'm
Okay.
about to.
Listen, it's a look. I thought this was a bop. I wish it was a little bit tighter, but I liked it. I was like, oh, okay.
Where was this during the season?
Yeah.
I mean, Vivian Vanderpuss got robbed anyway. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Just
Well-
saying, because I still think about that look with the mask, with the antelope, the jackalope look. That
Oh
was
yeah, the
so that was so bop. I just thought it was fashion. I was like, girl, I could see that walking on a runway by somebody who can walk better. And she didn't skip in that look. Oh, she didn't skip this time either. Oh my God, I'm just noticing this. See, this is why we liked it. She didn't skip.
she walks the runway.
Like, okay, all right, Justin. But yeah, I thought it was a bop. But anywho, past the Vivian on the left-hand side, moving on. Brooklyn says that there only is going to be two people. It's Giselle Lullaby and Jada Shada Hudson. The only two people, in my opinion, that I think could have lip synced to this song appropriately.
Mhm.
I personally thought that Jada won the lip sync, but I still was going to give it to Giselle.
Overall,
Yeah.
Well, you saw my reaction when you saw my pure, genuine reaction. You all
Mhm.
got to see the video of that.
I think
I
Giselle.
was like, are they about to let Jada win this? 'Cause I was like, I don't feel like they set this up for Jada to win this.
I think it's just because I love when we give what we give in a song and that soul starts to hit and it's like, oh, she was starting to feel it. Sorry.
I think that's why I think she lost. Like,
Because Giselle was doing the entirety of Celine Dion's nose, chin, hairline,
Mhm.
wigs,
and
dress length, toes.
Giselle ate Jada up for me for this.
You know what, Blake? I know so many comments that are about to hit this comment section, girl. Because I said differently I said differently in my video. The girl's like, but Matty. I'm like, that's fine. But you're gonna have a lot of fans this week. Don't find him though, y'all. Don't find him. Okay. Listen, I need to talk about something right here. JMCL, thank you so much for the tippy poo for hosting the gig that makes my
Thanks,
Sunday.
girl.
Thank you.
Or said,
Aw.
hey, it's generous. Fine. Giselle won the lip sync. She didn't eat it, but she won.
I'm just gonna let these pictures play to get to the next show. Yes, Jada, I don't care what this say. You was feeling it. I enjoyed it though. It was my favorite lip sync of the season.
It is.
I think had it not been a finale, it would have been a double Shantae.
I agree with that one because they both were cutting up. Like cutting up.
I'm triggered as I reflect upon Philippines last week. We're aiming for a double Shantae, girl.
I say, like now, Turing, you set yourself up for that one. Like now, baby, I love you down, but you. Oh, okay.
Isis Couture did that.
Violet stepped to the side. I've decided this is my new favorite look. I'm sorry.
Well, as Priyanka gave them girls what she needed to give.
The reigning queen returning looks with Priyanka and Isis had the tea.
Basically, Canada is outdoing the U.S.
Gabby, leave us alone.
Because this is a bop. Like this is everything. Even the fact that you have exposed body with this outfit makes us even more like.
Adi.
Come on, sis. Like, who do you think you are? Swing it, shake it. The face. Oh,
it's gorgeous.
She was like, it's giving.
That's beautiful.
She's like, right? And I'm like, no, you can talk. Like, you can actually shit talk this one.
She was like, give it up for the look.
Right. She looks like Brooklyn.
And I did. She actually looked really good in those photo shoots that they did with her little white hair and the black eye.
You talking about the Corella of it all? I actually have them here.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a really cute look.
Look at Brooklyn's wig. Yes. I mean Pierce's wig. Yeah. I say, come on, y'all. Was it Serena?
Oh,
Me too.
It
looks like she's about the chicken. It looks like an ad to sell radium. Like I just can't.
Radium? No.
Like
I got a cash app.
Well, come on, Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. Can you say their name? Is that okay?
Say their name.
Say the first name, not the full name. First name.
It starts with a J. I appreciate it.
Is it JMCL?
Yeah, he gave me that. I appreciate you, Jay. He's the one that gives me those. So I meant to shout him out. Thank you so much for those. I get those, and I really appreciate them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, baby. Always being up in the chat, helping us out on our Sundays. Giselle Lullaby won the lip sync. We know she's the winner of the season. Shout out to Giselle. Honestly, it was a good run, and she surprised the fuck out of me all too. Because I was like, "Oh, girl, that first episode was I don't know." I don't know.
I was worried about what this season was going to give, but I actually enjoyed this particularly more than season 2.
It was a little bit more dramatic and fun to watch. That for sure. Season 2 was a little kind for me. I was like, okay. UK season 4, ladies and gentlemen, is starting September 22nd, the 2 days before my birthday. And we have 12 new queens up in this piece. Funny story, we met one of them at DragCon this year.
Oh.
Like all of us did. Literally. Like I called
clicking. They were the person that was managing the line for tea and coffee, and they were got it.
Okay. And also we saw them with
you
something
said that, and I
at
was
one
like,
time.
where?
Yes. So we know one of these bitches, which means I will be rooting for you just on blank because you were fun and sweet when we met.
Funny.
But let's get into it now. So it was just a gag because I was like, wait, they saw my review. They're like, I said, is that you? They DM'd me. It's like, how do you have a good memory? I was like, bitch, it was you. Good luck. Danny Beard, I have high hopes for this beard.
I have low expectations. I think the franchise doesn't like a bearded queen as much as I would love for this person to go.
I agree.
What about
I want it, but
Venedita got close. Venedita was right there.
Venedita did get close. I will take that back. But Venedita was also, no shade to anybody else, low-key conventionally very gorgeous.
We don't know what they look like.
I think Danny's gonna do good, and also just the
hope
space
so.
alone. It's like, girl, this is giving.
I hope so.
I want them to do well, but I'm worried about their treatment from the judges, particularly Michelle.
Yep.
Oh, Visage. That last name doesn't live up to it sometimes. Give it up for Baby.
I'm obsessed. I don't know why, but I just feel obsessed.
Like her.
I'm really excited for the
I think she's
Queens
gonna
of Colors.
give.
Baby's kind of a bop.
She's
his
gonna
hair.
give what we wanted Vanity to give last season. That's what she's gonna give.
I agree. I think that is correct.
I feel like she's gonna take some bitches out. I feel like she's gonna take some girls out.
When she was talking, I was like, I could see you, Coco Montrese, and a few girls.
Yeah,
I believe her. I believe everything she said.
I did too.
Give it up for the Baby.
That mouth gave me lip on the socks.
Yes.
It gave you what?
That mouth
Love
was
Her.
Oh, bitch! I
You know
know
how she
Laverne
talk.
was living her
Girl.
life when she was when they mistook her for Beyonce. I know she was so
Beyonce.
happy. I know she was like, bitch, they can't tell me nothing for the rest of my life.
Her life.
Okay. All right. The next queen up here, giving very Vivienne Westwood tease, is John Burr's Blonde. They're a fashion queen.
I like the garment.
To be determined. They said they were doing drag for like 14 years. I'm like, really?
That's why I'm like, let's see what they do, because so was Joe Black, and
Oh, we see how they did that.
Yeah.
yes,
they rigged
H&M.
they rigged the game against Joe Black.
You brought me back for what? Like, it was very, very that tease. Like,
They rigged it. They rigged that game
You got her
against Joe Black
H&M on.
so hard.
like, why would they bring her back for that challenge? Like, of all challenges to bring in this is what we decided is going to go into a girl group challenge. Okay. But all right, John Blurs, I have expectations. I think you're going to be a threat, but we'll see.
I'm curious.
That makeup, though.
Bitch.
Oh,
This is great.
Cheddar gorgeous.
Bitch.
Yes. Yes.
It's cheddar gorgeous for me.
Yes.
But I do see my mother, Honey Davenport's look.
I thought it looked familiar. I was like, I've either seen this on Somebody Black or Vander Von Odd.
Both.
Somebody black. I love
Both.
that.
Not you say they look like Vanderbilt.
They do both.
They do.
It's like-
Is it the head shape? It's the head shape, isn't it?
It's the head shape. It's the way that they contour the face.
It's
It-
just the
it's
body.
like looks like a doll.
Yeah, I'm living for Devora.
I was
Mortal Kombat
into
Steve.
cheddar once that
Ooh,
my
Deborah.
name is cheddar gorgeous. I said, oh, that's the one. That's the
she's
only way to
queen
say
bee
I
for
thought
gorgeous.
she was
Star
gonna be like
Wars.
quiet and really demure, but she's funny.
Yes.
Yes, Couture Devora,
Couture Devora, yes, but make it drag.
Yes, very much put parasites in people's bodies and have them eat them.
I have a
inside.
genuine question, and maybe it's because I'm ignorant. Why don't drag queens wear titties anymore? Like just
I don't know.
all together. I know there should be a spectrum.
Knees,
Not all
knees,
women
and-
have breasts. Not all women have.
Well, a thing about
Fine.
drag is it's also that gender fucked moment here. So
Right.
not necessarily the illusion has to give
Mhm.
breast intake. Like they would be a woman. It would be more so giving some sort of feminine energy.
Right. I
But at the-
understand it here.
yeah, but at the same time, sometimes we look at the look and then we go, oh, that needed a breastplate or that needed that moment to give it a little extra. So,
Right.
And I think some queens can get away with it, right? Like a Simone
Yeah.
or a Giselle, because of the way they wear clothes, can get away with not having.
Right. If it's
But
their
Mhm.
body.
you look at a girl like Candy Muse, like, girl, you know some
I think it's about styling that
Mhm.
really is where that falls into with the
Okay.
breast bit. Like if they were
Mhm.
styled in a certain way where the clothes didn't need to have because there's certain dresses and shirts that don't require a big chest. You know what I mean? It's like no,
Right.
this would just do well on its own. But like if you're gonna give V, honey, don't come with a bird. I'm just no shade to you flat chest girls, but I know
Right.
I'm not buying a
Need
V shirt.
V.
I'm not
That's
doing it because
Or if you're not gonna wear breasts, at least contour a chest.
something like just a little A cup. Oh,
Yeah.
it could be an A cup. I don't
But
care.
that's just
But-
essentially where it is, which is why I stopped looking for breastplates because I used to be like that. Not saying you're wrong for it, but I used to be like,
Right.
girl,
I
where's the titties? But
I just want to understand.
you
because,
get
like,
Jimbo,
right.
Now,
Jimbo
Yeah,
is the extreme opposite.
an obnoxious version of that also puts a vagina and inflatable one on their body too, and it's like
Oh, that was
okay.
disgusting.
And
It's honest.
I
it
just
was-
get
that was
confused because like
choice.
season which one was it? With Pearl and
Violet.
That's 7.
Violet. After
That's
that,
when it was
just
really going on. That's
boom.
when you saw no breastplates, period. Because the
None.
girls were just giving, and it's because of the figure. They're very slim, and they give that model-esque body, which a
Okay.
lot of models, may not look like they have breasts. You know what I'm saying? It gives androgyny. So
Right. I understand. It's just it stopped for everybody. So I just wanted to know. I didn't want to be ignorant. Sorry, continue.
Definitely not for everybody, but the new girls for sure. A lot more of the look girls do not do breast bibs. Now you talking about the old school? We gonna go outside and
queens.
For sure. But even for me and my when I want to fully get engaged, I'm probably not gonna have a breast bib the entire time because the motherfuckers are heavy. 1, 2, I'm a hot bitch, and 3, if the look doesn't require it, I'm not because if I'm going to do Zendaya, I'm not gonna give breast bib.
Right, I understand.
If I want to do, Coco, Ice T's wife, I'm gonna get a huge.
You need a big bosom.
Because then I'll be Naomi Smalls doing Wendy Williams looking great. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
I feel like I would always give a Monet exchange, right? Like I'm gonna give you a little sock titty, just
a boom boom.
Yeah. So but it's just the aesthetic and the feel of it. But this was an educational moment, everybody.
Sorry to hold it up.
No, you're fine. You asked a question that honestly, is a relevant one because some people feel like they want to see the look with full body, yada, yada, yada. But sometimes it don't give. Now, this lady here is called Just May, and they're a Jerry Halliwell Ginger Spice Girl fan. And that was literally all their Meet the Queens was about. I love them and hate them all in the same breath.
It was nice to meet you.
I want to know how this is going to work out.
First,
because Chad, you had Chad Michaels who was doing Cher, but they were versatile and talented and able to, take that drag character.
Silly.
And
I'm wondering if she had
Carey who was doing Britney.
Correct.
Girl, who said that was Alan Carr in drag?
Oh,
wait. Listen, I think she's a fun time, but after looking at the entire cast, I was like, girl, I don't know if you're gonna give me the Spanky Jackson treatment. So
I give her 4 episodes.
We'll see. You never know.
I don't know.
We'll see. Starlet is next. Currently in the UK, but they are from Johannesburg, South Africa. This has caused a lot of stir because of the issues going on in South Africa. But Starlet is up. I think the face is untouchable.
I am obsessed with that skin plug. Yes.
She's cute. I'll give her that.
That is a
Blair St. Clair. Watch out, because this one's safe.
Blake is not living.
Yes.
So I'm not living because she gives me very much girl who grew up in the era of Drag Race, and so this feels very Violet Chachki meets Diabetes.
Oh, Marcel wig.
It's so funny that Nerdigan said that right as Blake was saying it. The next
it does get very violent, but I'm here for it.
Like, so I'm not here for it, but I'm like, what's beneath that?
It's the classic Barbie face for me that has just really got me going. Girl, you did that perfectly. Like you look like the damn doll. Yeah. So I think she's gonna be a great look queen, but I honestly don't know about performance. She gave me very internet, and I said,
But so did Aquaria. At the time.
No, Aquaria performed. Aquaria was actually out there in pageants and stuff and all that. Bob even crowned her. She was working. Aquaria was working.
I think Aquaria, like when she entered, we were like, she's not gonna give us nothing. And then when she was like, girl, I'm dancing at the clubs. I went to FIT. Like I do my own stuff.
The resume spoke.
Like, respect.
Yeah, that resume spoke.
We'll see.
Shout out to Aquaria. Still one of my favorite conversations I've ever had that I didn't think was ever going to happen. It was fun times. Speaking of Aquaria, she's back. I'm just kidding. It's Sminty Drop.
Come on, Batarang.
If Nikki Doll and Tate had a child.
It's a fusion of like
down, Blake, but also it's the Batarang for me.
It's the Batarang. I love that. Hey there.
I ain't gonna lie.
I love that.
That mug is right.
That
mug is right. It's the face for me.
She comes from the house of Kendall, so
I'm
She look
hoping
good. The garment good.
that RuPaul won't be fatigued after this last season of Drag Race seeing these kind of looks again, because that might end up being something that happens against her if this is what we're gonna get. But I still think she's fabulous. She looks good. She looks good.
Very rare do they wear runways similar to their promos.
I want to know how hot her legs are in that playtest.
Ooh, I'd be dying. I'd be dying. Like, oh my
Especially
god.
if she has
Got the baby
powder.
powders. Just
Do they even know about baby powders? The question.
They-
She
oh,
don't look
well.
like she know- she don't look like she know about
You
baby
better
powder.
serve a chicken wing. Oh, that's a bird. Oh, never mind.
it's
It's
a pelican.
A pelican.
pelican. Okay.
Pelican. I said, you know what? Come on.
Yeah.
Saint Martin,
Come
baby.
on. I said the POCs are coming this season.
Black Pepper. And they
Black
got the name
Pepper.
Peppa from Peppa Pig after watching an episode where Peppa hung up the phone on somebody and she thought that was really
Oh.
severe.
That
She's
is
like,
my
"Oh, yeah."
favorite. She said, "Can you whistle?" Click.
I think this is an example of what
Of the
Gabby
titty.
said. Like,
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Go ahead, Gabby.
No. Go ahead. No. You were about to say it. Go ahead.
Like she doesn't need like a full breastplate, but you need a little contour of the chest to give me some sort of silhouette. Because right now it's just straight up and down. It looks like you went to Tortuga and just ran around in the jewels.
I love it though. It looks beautiful.
Mhm.
It's
It
just
is
those little
gorgeous.
things. I think it's actually gorgeous though.
And that's our sister Mo Hart's daughter. So you already know
Oh.
she's gonna be cutting up. Shout out to Mo Hart. Y'all better get into Mo Beauty.
I need
Right
to see
now.
Peppa and Baby in the bottom too.
Don't wish that upon
No, we
me.
don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Listen, all I'm gonna say is that I said it in my review of this. I said I understand that there may be a possibility that a girl's gonna have to steamroll her way through the competition. And while I enjoyed Taste doing that and Vanity Surviving, because it was more Taste steamrolling and Vanity Surviving tea, I'm hoping that's not Peppa's experience. And so same thing with Baby. It is something with so far with the UK seasons. We're on 4 now, where I see someone that has got to fight their way all the way to the top. So I'm like, please don't let that be the case. But I'm going to be rooting for her regardless. And if she has to lip sync against anyone, I feel bad for them because I've heard and I have seen
She
that
gets
bitch
me
can
Raja
wear it out.
O'Hara in her first season.
In
Thank
the,
you, hon.
in
Ooh,
the face.
And not in like a bad
not
way.
shady, not shady.
Like-
Yeah, I hear
like
you.
Raja O'Hara in her first season.
Listen,
Oh, wait, come back in.
He brought me some tea. He looked empty on the camera. Thank you, hon. How you doing? You didn't say
I
hey.
told
didn't
you,
say
Gabby with
hey.
a man.
Say hey.
ladies and gentlemen,
With a man.
Gabby with a man. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Sorry.
I better see 50 more people get in this live. I know that much. Okay, all right. No, I'm just playing. All right, so Black Pepper is going into the food tonight because we like seasoning.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, I'm here for the pepper. LaBeija. It's also giving me Pepper LaBeija low key in this too.
Because of the coloring, yeah.
That gold. Pepper LaBeija, mother of the house of LaBeija. Oh, I'm gonna go watch that tonight. All right, we met this bitch at DragCon, which is why I was gooped, gagged, and giggled when I saw them. But give it up for Pixie Polite. A lot of y'all were giving the Lawrence Chaney numbers. Don't you do it. I see you, but I understand. They were
Get that energy.
they were there is a little, I see the diamond of Ellie's. I do see a little Lawrence of Chaney's, but I also see somebody that's possibly going to sweep the comedy categories, improv challenges, or acting. I feel like the girls are going to be upset. She was funny in person, so like
She was.
I don't know what to tell y'all. Like this lady was cutting jokes for no reason, so I feel bad for whoever has to do a reading challenge with this one. But she's actually cool people, so we'll be rooting for your love.
She's
Good
getting
luck.
very polished. Like she knows exactly what she's doing and what she's trying to convey.
Especially with this, like you see the print pattern that's sewn into the darts of the bodysuit. There's details in here.
With the crown on it.
Come on, Blake.
Here.
Like that's actually really smart. And it's cute. So we're gonna see what happens here. I can't wait. Yeah, she had a really funny Meet the Queen. I was here for it. Next up after Pixie Polite is the first trans woman in the competition for Drag Race UK, which is I was gonna say Cher from Clueless, but it's Dakota Schiffer. Because this is Alicia Silverstone, in my opinion, in Clueless.
She does look like her in Clueless.
It's the debate episode. Remember the part when it was a debate and it was what's her name, and she got up there and she's like, and that is why we should have free parking. I'm just getting that moment. I'm getting that moment with the fuzzy pencil sitting at her desk, like very that energy, but yeesh. So Dakota Schiffer.
I don't think she's going to do the greatest. I just feel like they're not going to really appreciate what she's giving. I can already see Michelle critiquing her now. Like, it's too this or it's too that. Like, it's too, what I just already see it.
She reminds me of Jariji, but not with the follow through in just the Meet the Queens.
But you know what? She could come out and wear us all out. So
because Jariji followed through, there was a lot of pause moments. I was like, but I don't know
what you're saying, because Jariji, when she needed to do what needed to be done, she did what needed to be
exactly. Done. It was like, okay, I might be going home. I'm gonna do very well this episode and chill back a little bit, get back to my laid backness. Oh, I miss Jariji.
I didn't like this look. I didn't like her package. I just didn't like it. I'm not interested.
The demo tape didn't sell for you? Very Jules from Euphoria.
Wow.
And I think maybe because it's too real for me.
She's 22. She's 22.
It's too daytime. It's too, I'ma see you. I'ma see you. I'ma see you.
She might get the scaredy cat edit or something.
Yeah.
Wait, who was in the house of Ken Doll? Oh, this one, Smitty Drive.
Yeah,
I said I wouldn't put that on my resume. But listen,
Nikki Taste.
Not Nikki Taste. I can't. Next up is LaPhil.
So can I say I have been waiting for a girl like this?
Make my monsters grow.
Okay.
Yes, honey.
Make my monsters grow.
Right. You better give Power Ranger. I love it.
Now, I think she's the first girl to have a Meet the Queens without lashes on.
And without brows.
That
We ain't
part.
wearing titties.
You listen, there go Gabby. We ain't wearing titties. I don't need them either.
Okay. No nails. Don't wear no nails. Whatever. We're all different. Hell.
I like her.
I do too. I have high expectations.
I like her.
I like her.
Like the evolved version of Yua Hamasaki.
Ooh.
I want to see the two of them video together because it seems
Not the taller Yua Hamasaki. Shout out to Yuha. She watches. Hey, baby. But yeah, I like her. I did. I was entertained. Maddie's realizing there's more shows to talk about. Next up is Copper Top. This is somebody who has sort of the sugarcane edit. Shout out to Sugarcane. Where's my fan? Where they started drag a little late, like when they were 34 and they're now 38. So they seem to be camp comedy, and they said some fashion in there. We shall see.
Unfortunate souls.
Where?
So sad. So true. Well, yeah.
I think the wig is lovely.
Yeah.
It's vibrant.
It is vibrant.
It's red
and orange.
I think the makeup, that would need a comp lab. Those of you who watch
what?
Oh my God, I wasn't ready. Pull it in. All right, next. Is that it? I hope so. No shade. Can't wait. Yeah. Can't wait. September 22nd. So I'll still be reviewing the show, and I'll probably be moved into my new place by the next following week for that. So there may be like a couple of days off that don't have reactions for those of you who pay attention to my Patreon, but we will still be covering it. Yay!
That girl is Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Wow.
You did that while we were having fun and laughing.
You know what, Gabby? Shut your face.
Rude as hell. Okay.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. Okay. That's for the girls that know the South Park movie. But listen. Mama Powell came out in Amy Winehouse's wig. No, maybe. I don't like the skirt at the bottom. I do like the dress, but I don't like this Christmas tree skirt at the bottom. That's the only thing I cannot stand that. Everything else I'm fine with.
You don't like a trumpet skirt? A trumpet?
Not on that silhouette. Not with that green, with that cross and those shoulders. Yeah, not with the Star Trek top with the trumpet skirt at the bottom. No. Mm-mm.
I hate it. If you're gonna have a cross, it needs to go all the way down to the bottom. Instead of just cutting it off.
And I love her. Someone said that's Jamila Jamil. Honey, Jamila Jamil would have been in a tulle skirt. Okay.
It's right, so it's a 10.
I love how obvious Mama Powell is reading the teleprompter. Like, she doesn't even look like
Jamar, it be looking up like this. All right, so I want you to listen. I love her, but you know when she's looking at the camera.
Please giving. This is America's Next Top Monogamous. Keep going, Tiffany. It was.
It's just so funny. I just feel like, girl, she just doesn't give a fuck. I love it.
I think she's doing a good job compared to. I can just name a couple of seasons.
I think she's doing fine. I mean, I think when she
say it.
I'd rather have Mama Powell all fucking day and until rather than Fred. Anybody else but Fred. No shade. I can't do that. I can't do that, young man. You said imitate her again. Welcome to. I'm trying not to do it, but she be looking up, and then she be like, "Next up is Grandma Jiggly." That'd be weak.
No way. It's her. Before she tells the girls to lip sync, she shakes it up every week.
It's completely different every time. Yes.
When she says Precious Paula Nicole, I just die every time. Precious Paula Nicole.
Precious Paula Nicole. And I love it because she gives her like a statement, like, honey, no, this is actually about to be a show and she's about to come here and perform. Up next, I'm telling you. I love it. I love also when Khaled Karen speaks too, because Khaled gets very like, them hands get up and she's like, so Lady Morgana, you know, I love what you did with your hair. But something in Tagalog, it's not good. You know, it happens like that. And Jiggly, too, does the same bit. You know, I love you, girl. However, Calla Karen's gorgeous, by the way.
Ain't
gorgeous. Just Jiggly! Yes.
Jiggly
eats. My sister
eats. That cat eye?
Just shoot.
That cat eye is a Zoom call, bitch.
That is so cute.
Get in.
Like, Jiggly, dare I say, this is the best makeup I've seen. Like, this was good.
It's a vibe,
girl.
And y'all stop playing in my sister's inbox on social media because she is the judge on the show, and you feel like she should be speaking on your behalf. Calm the fuck down. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I was texting Jiggly the other day about that crap because I showed her somebody sent me, and she shared the same. Like, Matt, these people are crazy, and I'm like, I know. Like, you literally are judging. You're fine, baby. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Go off, girl. I was like, this is ridiculous. He's becoming one of my new favorites. Ross Carson is Raho Morel for me. Yeah, he's everything. They kind of played you this week, though. They played him this week, though.
I like a fashion queen who knows fashion. He
actually knew what he was talking about. He also gives me Bara vibes, and I appreciate that.
Bara? Oh, okay, Duly.
I appreciate that everybody on the panel knows what Bara is. I appreciate it.
Bitch, he went into the
like, huh.
he went into the sub Twitter account, y'all. Listen.
Rule 34 for me.
Y'all won't know me. Y'all won't ever see mine.
Shout out to the girls in my circle.
No, but he's fun. But yes. Now, oh my God. Let's give it up for Miss Universe 2015. Thank you. Pia. Now, remind yourselves that she was the one who had the mistake happened with Steve Broomstick Mustache Harvey. Yes, very, very that where he did Miss Columbia and it was supposed 2015.
Damn.
Wow.
That's why what's his name was Steve Gravy, and they were low key making fun of the situation. That's why that happened. So instead of Steve Harvey, it was Steve Gravy. And
Was
his
she the
microphone
one
didn't
that
work.
won, or what was taken away from her?
She was the one that it was
won.
taken away from Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah, because it was mistaken. They said Colombia, but it should have been Philippines. And then they took it off of Colombia and gave it to Philippines, and that was that whole debacle that happened.
Mhm.
If you remember, Valentina did Miss Columbia on her All Stars run.
Correct. And
She played
also,
herself and just cried the whole time.
the pageantry system in the Philippines is a humongous big deal. So this was a very, very big moment in the Philippines when this happened, which is why, again, this episode was so true to the Philippines. Shout out to my Filipinos. All right, we're going to get to the Pink Pam Palm runway here, which if you just want to know what it looks like, it's basically the cover of a Nicki Minaj album or Check Up On It by Beyonce. First up is Lady Morgana as Elliot with 3 Ks. 2 T's.
I
Excuse
don't
me.
like this.
Oh, either.
Horrible.
It's a
Chop.
boot.
It's a hard boot.
The hell?
The wig isn't the wig.
It's a combat boot.
I like the
wig-
headpiece.
You do?
I don't.
Delegon, God bless.
Now this is cute.
Minty Fresh is puss, girl. I don't know.
That's correct.
Minty Fresh. Yes.
Can I say one of the things I love about Philippines that they do is they utilize this background space. in
Say
front.
it, Blake.
Like I love that. Like when they had that water challenge a couple weeks ago, like use the fucking screen behind you. Like give me something to put me into the fantasy. Like
Every runway has
Mhm.
a background theme, and that's why I live.
Mhm.
It's not some random colors being spread. It's like, no, we're gonna give you like illusion. Like if this was a fashion show, and it was very much that. So, but this looks a bop. I'm just noticing that the Bretts are all jewel. Oh, go in, girl. Puss. Go in, honey. She knows she pretty. All right. Next up is Precious Paula Nicole.
Paula Nicole.
There's a lot happening here.
I gotta boot this. I have to.
There's a lot happening here.
So we're not wearing titties, but we're wearing the bra inserts in them.
I mean,
I am sick.
It looked like
I
she
just
rolled
think Mitch
over a piece of
understands.
coal and it just blackened everything. Like
Okay.
I
she
had
got
it.
this Noivern on top of her head. Like
No,
She looked better during the pageant itself versus the runway, personally. This is my favorite look. It's Clyde's Gone Dale. So, no.
It's just like somebody said, this look kept her from winning.
it's just
true.
confusing. Like
I don't.
Kept her from winning.
Like,
Mm.
so even when you look at the like crotch area, so you got the fishnet pantyhose with some nude thing on top, and then like like I don't understand.
You're better than this, Precious.
Paula Nicole.
Read. No, right.
Boo.
Right, Precious. Just right.
I'm going. Did you
I
go check out
can't.
Abdul?
I can't.
I gotta go pick up Abdul.
I'm tired. I'm so bitch. That I was sobbing in that movie theater. I'm so
You
tired.
cried there, Precious?
Bitch, yes. I
cracked up.
cried reading the book. That was very heavy. That shit's
I
not
shut
funny.
down. I don't like when people like put trauma in my face and try to make me cry.
That shit
I
was
was
not-
the
annoyed.
dummy
Like,
bitch.
Like hearing Monique say, "Come up here, Precious. Mommy needs
Ugh!
you." Ew. Like,
Corinne.
ew.
Corinne.
Then reading it.
Corinne.
Oh my God.
The book is much worse. Like
Oh my, like I was so evil to read in detail what Mama was. Oh my God, that was
You's
awful.
a dummy bitch.
Awful.
I-
The child that was a special needs child being called mongrel when she threw it on the ground. Girl, I can't do it. That book was too much for me. I sobbed. I was like, is this real? And I'm like, yeah, this is probably many people's realities. So, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, dark topic. Ooh, get out of here.
Right.
Precious. You had to be precious.
you
Too.
know what?
Right.
That's why we stopped saying that word. Okay, I thought this is the best Silhouette has looked this entire season. personally.
No, but silhouette.
I agree.
Blake, if you go one more time.
This is
Silhouette.
great. This is a two.
It's always a that she do at the end. I liked it. I thought it was very editorial. You know, she could stand still and be considered a mannequin. I was here for it. Yeah,
It was really nice.
beautiful, beautiful. Next up is Marina Summers. Marina Summers. Yes. I like this. I thought this was about.
Cute.
If her and Shea Coulee could walk behind each other, it would have been a fashion show moment. Oh, Duly? Squatted?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I like the face.
Part of me likes this. Part of me thinks she looks like a rug.
That's not nice.
Well, okay.
That's a pretty rug.
It's a pretty.
Like a
Gorgeous.
space.
Bitch, I'll take wallpaper before I say rug or duvet cover. You know, like
I.
I don't know. I'll give it a 2. I'm on the fence.
curtains.
It's a 2. I wish the waistband were a bit thicker.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can see
I
that.
just like her makeup. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I want the waist a little bit more defined.
Yeah, the face is goodness gracious.
Standing.
Just daytime. Okay, so we're pushing through. Venus Vignas Deluxe is next.
Boots.
By the way, Hocus Pocus 2 comes out on September 30th.
I love that is where you went into for this look. I liked it, but I knew that she should have done the reveal for this to actually have made more sense than to just be, I walked out with a face mask.
This is fugly.
Is this
I hate this.
the titty contour that you wanted, Gabby? Is the titty contour you wanted?
Because that's contoured. Yeah, she don't have a plate on. That's
Well,
contoured.
I don't want you to contour it at the t-shirt stand in the mall. Like, I don't want you to do
She
that.
looked like she just got done filleting Barney. Like, I hate this. I
almost got
hate
offended
this.
on- I didn't know what this was.
I really like this, but only for it to be revealed into something. Like when she took it all off, I was like, bitch, yes.
Oh,
It
Mama
makes-
Pat was upset. Girl was like, "What are, ma'am?"
It makes sense.
Yeah, I did like it though. I know that lady. My mama used to have them curlers. Oh, them little rollers on her heel. Past the deluxe. We're getting into Brigading Ding Ding. What did we give this look?
Brigading.
Brigading Ding Ding.
She look a mess.
It's a boo. It's a boo.
Jamar, I was like, why is she running?
Because she wanted to get out the runway. So
Get off the
maybe they
runway,
won't see me.
yeah.
Maybe if I move fast, they won't see how bad I look.
Like you remember how black and pink was a thing back in like 2001? Like this feels like that to me. When style was really bad, fashion was really horrible.
I just thought she was Gwen Stefani running through a music video. A simple kind of life. Just yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I like Brigading. I just you know. It's,
Burn it. But yeah.
Her storyline is keeping her in the season.
ooh, Eva La Queen is next.
I like the face and the neck. Everything below it, I dislike.
Hmm.
So you got gold and silver together. That pisses me off.
Her this picture on the left, when she's turned to the side, her titties.
Holy shit! I'm just noticing that, Gabby. A gold necklace.
And gold earrings with the silver.
Silver bustier.
Yeah, that probably should have been rose gold.
Yep. There's no
She's
on
like,
that.
maybe with the lighting, they won't notice.
Oh my god! It's a silver fucking bustier with the purple gloves that go with the boots that match, but then the gold
I
Yeah.
guess it's
Dare you change my opinion, gas?
My bad. Hell.
No, you're fine. I'm just like, oh, okay. No, I missed that. No, I think it's okay. I liked it.
I'm a booted because I think if someone was to say like this was a pink challenge, I wouldn't read this as pink. And maybe it's because like the colors just translate differently on screen, but like I would be like, they told you it was magenta. Like this isn't pink to me.
Gold accessories, silver clothes, could not feel well on the fur.
Shout out to Kennedy Davenport. Her birthday was last week.
Happy birthday, Ken. This part, I was cringing. That music shot all the way up. Sound editors, I know y'all work on that. It's the first season here, but baby, it scared the living Jesus out of me. So I just wanted to talk about the runway because there's other things to talk about today. Yes. Oh, Mama Pao was upset. Girl, what?
Like Farrah Fawcett
Girl,
with
what?
his hair.
When I saw all of the things that that Venus Deluxe had planned. I was like, why didn't you just give us that?
Ooh, it was that face. That
He's like, what the hell were you doing?
Get into that crease. Go on, Mama Powell, getting close to that eye. That's right. She's good. Okay. Anywho, Brigadine beat Ellen DeGeneres in this lip sync.
Sorry.
I was generous.
No, when she took off that wig, listen, when this wig came out from there to there, I'm telling you, that was some kind of setup for that sitcom on ABC.
That woman ain't got no breasts.
Listen,
that woman.
Her lip sync week prior to was her peak. Like she ate that one.
She did, but this is looking like somebody's mom and daughter up here on Family Karaoke, a new series on Freeform. Like it's giving that.
Why did Brigadine spray her wig black?
She's sitting there smoking Newports and like eating chitlins.
Like it looks like Lady Morgana fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, look into this. This is a strong build of character. She hits people.
Not a build of character.
You know, just look at the foundation. Look at the foundation.
Don't talk about my family. That's what that looks like. She's saying, "You got muck. You got cabbage in your.
You got cabbage in your ears. Your muff cabbage.
Your muff cabbage. Your cabbage.
Psycho bitch. Psycho bitch." I love that you have that South Park in you, Gabs. I appreciate it. Oh, it's one of my favorite episodes. It's a Jersey thing. It's a Jersey thing.
Shout out to Jiggly. I would never forget. I would never forget that.
The fact that Jiggly quoted the South Park version of Snooki.
It stole it for me.
Y'all don't give her credit for that. Like, yes, Brigadine destroyed the ozone layer a little bit in there and caused, she sprayed her hair.
Brigading ding ding.
That's like why they add to the performance.
Girl, they even killed me. Oh my God, Pylox!
That good wig you just ruined for no reason.
Look at Minty's face in the back. Like, really?
Quit doing on the fact that she's not wearing a corset or
freaking
child. The fact that the zipper broke in the back for me, because like
got hog body right now.
I was like, oh. I'm like, they're about to perform emergency surgery. But let's. Oh, I'm sorry for the close up, y'all. I know. This is why we talk about there needs to be a little cinch.
Just gotta pull it in.
Because right now she's about to reach for some shelf on the TJ Maxx store.
Go ahead and hire the girl that had the apron from Pizza Hut with the titties.
The one wants to waist over 9 inches. They're very much that. But
all right.
Come on, 6.
Brigadine.
Come on, 6.
I do love Lady Morgana though. She was sweet on the show. There's definitely going to be maybe they'll really get into it now. I'm just playing, but she's gone, and at least some lashes are popping. Go on, girl. Look how them bat lashes. Wow.
Baby, she had 5 minutes worth of speech to give at the end.
They gave it to her too. They said, "Here you go. What do you want to say, baby?" She said, "Got it." But again, because she was representing a particular group in the Philippines that's underrepresented, that was why it was a big deal for her presence on the show. And hopefully more people will be on the show as well. Now, quickly into Down Under. This is last week, not this week's, because of course we knew what was going to go down. But I want to get
recent episode for no reason.
No.
Okay. I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay. I love that I forced you to watch.
So we're doing a test, and none of this was in the book.
If I listen, no, I always go. If I haven't reviewed it yet, I don't talk about it on Sunday, and I haven't reviewed the other one yet. What did you think of this wig, Blake? It was a silent H, wasn't it?
I have some good days.
I want to love it so much because I think it photographs really pretty, but when I look at her big ass shoulders in relationship to this, I'm just like, girl,
it is not proportionate to the scheme that you had for this house. I'm afraid the chimney does not look right on your. I hate the hair so much. I love the silhouette of this bodice that she's giving here. You know, she got titties in, right? But or socks.
Chicken cutlets.
Mm.
a meatball. But you know,
That's a spicy meatball.
Who likes putting her titties under her arms? She loves that. But I'm just used to it at this point.
Them titties trying to migrate to her back.
Right. Just that's it.
They are going on vacation.
listen, it's all that digging, Duly. You know, it's just all the muscles are contracting backwards.
Not her, not her
Titties are like the
titties fade away.
on your 1980s television. Like they just be like,
There.
You remember that episode of Golden Girls when Blanche was trying to get that role and she had the bra that was inflated?
I hate I mentioned titties today. That's an error on my part.
That's okay. Free the breast. Not on this channel.
gorgeous.
Okay. It was swimsuits was the category. First up is Queen Kong.
I ain't a man, but I want you.
Ah!
Let me think of someone new. Do you feel represented today? Do you feel? No, I'm saying Libra. Do you feel
I know.
represented?
And she's a Leo, so it threw me off when she did that. And I was like, oh, are you a Libra?
I think she's a Libra.
No, she's a Leo. No, she's a Leo. Yeah, but no, she did the look was also, it represented something. I liked it. There was a little bit of the little, you know, couple strings and tails here and there. Wasn't looking like it was fully finished, but you know, I thought Queen was pretty. Gabby's killing me for that.
That was what she wore.
I think Queen is one of the most beautiful people to have ever graced the Drag Race stage, neck up. This is problematic, neck to crotch.
Oh.
I want to watch her make a tape with Taze. They need to set an account.
Oh wow, okay.
I think like those stones on the, and I know Queen is somewhere. Those stones on the waistline area.
Matthew,
like,
choose life.
Like why the gloves look like they have been used already? Like I just
Almost got my teeth.
Choose air.
But that face is undeniable.
No, she is. She is Libra. I just looked it up.
That face is undeniable.
She looks like that lady from Catfish that's hosting them.
Oh no!
No, she does. No, she looks like the lady who's hosting it. She's a pretty girl. She does.
Shout out to Queen Kong. That's my bitch. We be
Love
talking.
you.
Should have called me a fat ass Kelly Price.
No, not her. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the whole. See, look, y'all gonna get me canceled. I'm not doing this.
No, you fire, Gabs. Queen is a friend of the show, friend of the show here. So we fired. I couldn't hold it in. I was trying so hard.
Okay, I know she's trying to give us Baywatch, but the first thing that I thought was McDonald's. And she looked like one of the McDonald's toys from the 90s.
No, it's giving me a Family Guy sketch where Ronald McDonald walks in with someone. Hey, this is my wife, Spanky. And Spanky's like, "What's up?" It's kind of like that. Brian Stewie. So, that's your wife? Yeah, I'm his wife.
She's
No,
the lifeguard at McDonald's, the McDonald's play place or something. Like this is
For the ball pit.
If there was a McDonald's on the beach, if there was a McDonald's close to the beach, that'd be right there. I actually lived for. I don't know why. I just love whatever she do, but I was here for the you know.
I love
What's that man's name that was on that show? That's the only claim that he has to fame.
Wait, on what show?
Baywatch.
Oh, David Hasselhoff.
There we go. I'm just Hasselhoff.
He was also a Knight Rider.
What's that?
It's the one with the car. I know you didn't. You know, Blake. You old like me, bitch. Don't do
I
that.
thought that was Ghost Rider.
No, it's Knight Rider.
No, Knight Rider.
Ghost Rider's the one in the
and
motorcycle
Knight Rider are
from Marvel.
different.
Yeah, Knight Rider.
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
that's the
car.
one with Nicolas Cage.
Correct.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. Yeah, he was bad acting. So, but yeah, I watched Knight Rider. Knight Rider was fun. It was stupid, but it was fun. The music was everything. I miss music from the 80s.
I
At
do
least for
too.
TV shows. Yeah, it was always good stuff.
You're not gonna act like Anita Baker wouldn't sing it all up and through the 80s.
I mean, she was.
Molly Poppins is next. So they have meter maids in the Gold Coast in Australia, where they make sure people's cars don't get towed by putting coins in them, and they normally dress like this. You know, in the United States, that would be considered something completely different, and there would be TikTok videos made about it with multiple threads.
Right.
So, but this is Molly Poppins and what she wanted to look like today. What do we think?
I'm surprised. you didn't
Anaconda.
blow out-
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Back. I'm sorry. Let's
You
not
don't
do
have
that.
to.
Jabbar, I apologize.
I'm surprised you didn't blur out the second picture with her nip-nips exposed to the world.
What second picture?
I ain't talking about titties.
Over there to the right.
Y'all just.
No, I mean, go back over there.
It's cold in
the-
Australia. It's cold.
It's a boob.
It's a bib.
Okay.
It's a boob.
Child.
Yeah, it's
I ain't
a
gonna
bib.
say. I take about everything. I'm sorry.
It's a bib. There goes.
And a bad bib. Well, y'all are not. We're not talking about the next episode, but it's a bad bib.
This is very toddlers and tiaras.
Oh, I can't wait to. Oh, Blake, I can't wait to see it.
Toddlers and tiaras. It do.
Anaconda is next. She
I
went
don't like
different
this
for
either.
this.
I don't know what she was thinking, child.
What's the
I liked it. She went into. I think this is Mugler, if I'm correct with the look that she did. I forget
That looked
the.
hot.
It's giving me 1992 jazzercise adult video.
I could
I don't
see her
like
being in a
it.
Madonna video with this look before
Which
she
song?
appropriated Black culture.
It's jazzercise, but it's also like Spice Channel.
It's not Spice
It's like
Channel.
you, but you don't have it. You and your cousin trying to watch the scrambly like TV. I don't
Beverly
have to.
Kills did the same thing that Molly Poppins did, but in a two-piece, in a wig with dry texture.
I want her to change her contour so bad.
You want her to stop cutting her face? Is that what you're saying?
That she doesn't look like Skeletor every time.
I like that.
Yeah, you like my.
It just
wig?
looks like her contour. It seems like Wile E. Coyote would be falling through it, you know, and going splat. It just gives cavern. Whee.
I like the severity of her contour. I just wish there was more to her personality.
Besides success.
Boo.
It's
It's a boob.
okay, I mean, you're on Australia's Drag Race. Very successful. This is very.
So, what did we think of this athletic event that took place here?
RuPaul said, "If it's one thing, you gonna dance to my song."
I know Queen Kong.
Queen was about to toss that baby over the stage.
Child, you heard it. Low
Come
key.
on, Death by Snoo, honey. Yeah.
It's the fact, and I had to make this point very clear in my review. I said Bev went to the back of the stage and walked forward, where Queen was on the right of the stage, Ari still faced this way. Bev had the full stage, knowing Queen was going to walk that direction. That was intentional to fuck up the performance, which then it proceeded with her trying to one up Queen Kong with everything. It was very annoying to watch. Like, really? It was at Gymboree class. I thought we would drop off the kids for tumbling practice. I love you, Queen, but I had to put this in.
Ooh.
Shout
They
out
were
to Pharaoh
literally
King.
just throwing their bodies on the ground at one point.
And that's what I hated about this.
Listen,
Girl,
they weren't even
this is sorry, not sorry, part 2.
It was
Girl,
Queen
this is
does
sorry.
one tumble, and then Bev goes, "Look, I'm gonna do it too." And all I could focus on was the blur and the way her pads were box shaped.
So you want to get monetized? You don't care today.
What happened?
You got everybody bussy out.
That's not no bussy, girl. That's a couch.
That's all couch.
Listen, that's a couch. That is furniture.
This is a Star
Let me tell
Furniture
you about
commercial.
this. This is Ashley furniture, Jamal. These people, they had to put down payments for that Ethan Allen wood. Yes, they did.
X-rated Tupperware.
When
Ashley convertibles.
when Queen did that, all I could think of was Monique Hart.
Except that
Guess
she
what?
did come
Chicken
back
butt.
up. No, it was little. Monique's was a bit more,
Crunchy.
yeah, a bag of chips.
And their wig is still on.
It,
But y'all
Now,
know we love
I love when Queen does these jump rolls, bitch. I gag every time I see it because she does them so clean. Because if anybody else would do it, it'd be like, oh no, she fell. But Mama rolls into it. Now there come Beverly. Do you see what I'm saying, girl?
Also, it's a twist. So if you have a bad outfit, you have to dance
is
it
good.
off to stay.
It's like looking at a Kardashian see somebody's IG account and then figure out a whole new style.
It
know
looked
what?
like Peter Griffin fell down the steps.
I know the scene you're talking about.
Reese was all of us. We were all sitting there going, "Girl, I hope they got insurance for this. This is down under."
Baby, when Queen did that little 360 in the air, I was like, oh my god, like I hope the medics are on standby.
It was but that land, Blake was like, "Oh shit, that was clean."
When she did it, I was like, okay.
Like that lets you know this move has been done many times before. It's definitely Eddie. It's definitely Tekken. If you really want to talk, Mama's doing capoeira out there. Very that.
Not Eddie.
Okay.
Eddie Gordo
Wins next round. Ling Xiao Yu. Eddie Gordo. See, I was Nina Williams. That time to die. Or it was Julia Chang.
Not Julia.
Help me, spirits. Telling you, bitch, always. Only
Saving
female
the environment.
characters. Now, guess what they did to her character now, Duly? She's a vlogger.
She's a vlog. Yeah, she was a wrestler. Just say you don't know what Native Americans do.
Thank you, because at first she was trying to save the world and help the the forest, and then all of a sudden she's a wrestler, and then now she's a social media queen.
Right, and all her outfits were trash. Her mama's outfits were trash. They put a zebra print poncho on.
Now, don't you do it? That was iconic. Now that was iconic. Don't you leave them leggings alone.
Zebra print.
You heard, You let that go. You let that T-Cliff cannon go. Mama said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Zebra print.
That was my favorite character. Don't do that, gal.
Poncho. I said I'm defending her.
You defending her? Listen, you know
they
what?
had nice outfits for everyone.
You know what?
Oblong titty.
I ain't saying shit else. Sorry, I'm not saying anything else.
I'm tired of looking at these little
Bob's Burgers bread.
It looks like one long.
You know what they say?
Bob's Burgers breast.
That's what she look like.
You said she's shaped like Linda Belcher.
Yeah, she is. You know how they draw, and they're just like, eh. But
shout out to Bob's Burgers.
Oh man,
love that cartoon. Queen won.
Deservedly so.
Bye, Bev.
Killed.
She might be as annoying as Starlet Harlan.
Ooh, let me gear up.
You know what, Duly? I will actually stamp your passport on that one. I'm gonna have to, because at first I was like, "Oh, I'm excited," just like with Scarlet Harlot, and then it went in a whole another direction. Oh dear!
Y'all are mad.
What a week it has been.
Y'all are mad.
Never seen so much casual racism happen in my entire life. Ladies and
Casual?
Well, no. You have to read some of those tweets where it was like, "I'm not making it about this. I'm not."
Y'all are racist and y'all are mad. That's all it is.
Not one child has complained about this, by the way.
Not one. Y'all are 37 years old with your Twitter warrior fingers mad. It's not even for you.
It won't
but you are
change it.
mad.
So the thing about it is that a lot of these YouTubers and other content creators who are white that are very upset about this film have rated it as woke, and it's a term that they have taken, once again, something taken from Black culture, and they using it in this term to say that Disney is trying to change everything up that was once great and white. Truthfully, that is what they're saying, okay? And trying to say something like woke. Like literally, I saw a YouTube video saying Disney's woke Little Mermaid is failing because of the dislike ratio on YouTube, when in fact, YouTube still counts as a blessing. Y'all are stupid and don't know the internet, right?
Imagine just acknowledging people of color existing being woke.
But the issue is that someone paid bots, just like they did for Garcelle's son, to start sending all those dislikes and make multiple comments.
But Gabby, can we add insult to injury? So y'all are able to suspend your belief enough to believe that there's a mermaid and a sea witch under the earth, but y'all can't suspend your belief that there's a black mermaid? That's dumb.
I thought King Triton was black for like the first 15 years of my life.
You thought who?
I thought King Triton was, so as a light skinned person, when I saw King Triton, I was like, oh, he looks like me. Like, I guess she's just mixed. Like, I literally didn't know.
I'm about to go off.
It's a fish.
I'm about to go off.
Gabby.
Okay. First of all, when there was a 6'4" Samoan playing Aquaman, I heard crickets. Whenever I watch an Egyptian movie, everybody is white with a British accent. Crickets. Crickets. As if wigs first you said it was the hair. As if people don't wear wig. Amber Turd had a red wig on, swimming under the sea. Now, if you want things to be accurate, make her a freaking manatee. Because freaking they don't exist. I'm trying my best not to cuss on here.
Well,
but
she
they
should
don't
die
exist.
actually if they want to make it legit.
She should die into
and turn into sea foam.
pile of foam.
Yeah,
if you wanted to make it accurate. Now, if you wanted to make it visually accurate, if they existed, this is in the Caribbean. Why would there be a white fish person in the Caribbean? Now, it's fine when we're animals. It's fine when we're villains. Because I guarantee if Queen Latifah wasn't doing it on Broadway and they made her a large villain, when we're large villains, it can be black people. When we're clowns, it can be black people. But when it's just a main character, non-problematic character, we can't be that. And I want y'all to get over your racism. Just say you don't like it. Just say you are racist. Because any other time we're replaced, the only time y'all want us to be there, and you can't use the Black Panther thing as an example. It's so stupid because when these characters are made, they are specifically made black. No one's going to, because when y'all make black characters, y'all make them black this, jungle that, Negro this. Everything is just unmistakably black. So it wouldn't make sense to make a white Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? But for a fish person, why not? And if you want to make it Ursula a drag queen, because that's
I mean, Melissa McCarthy is going to be that, so close. But Harold, my issue with this statement, and I thank you for the super chat, it's literally the teaser. This isn't even a finished movie.
Right.
This is next year.
It's in post-production. Like,
so I see, the complaint is interesting, and if that's where you're really diving into, no pun intended, but like, it's literally a teaser. And the same thing happened with She-Hulk. That looked like trash, child, in the first time they showed it. But everything got finished and it was honed in. So it was very, I mean, I get where you're going with this because people were like, it doesn't look like she's underwater. It is literally the teaser. They just wanted to show you something to say, guys, we're working on it. Rashandra Taylor, thank you for the super chat. I'm not even a Disney fan, but I'm going to go see this to make the white people mad. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, and I need y'all to understand. The way we showed up for Black Panther, it needs to be for this movie too. The way we were there for Chadwick Boseman, Haley Bailey deserves our time and energy for this one because they are going to try to tank this movie on purpose. They are going to give this bad press and they're going to try to lace it in the technicalities, the visuals of it. They're going to say nothing but lie, all underlying the problem, which is they don't like the fact that Ariel was portrayed by a black person. I had to sit through Gods of Egypt and watch a bunch of Europeans run around on screen
with British
Baby, these people still try. These people still believe there are white men that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are for real. Y'all think there is for real Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in that geographic region during that time? Does that make sense?
You have a white Jesus.
Girl.
And we've really let that go. We've really let that go. Even though in the Bible, as God is described, Jesus is described as having hair like coal. Like, what are we doing today? Like, what are we really talking about today? Like if you really wanted to go through,
we can go to Santa
Claus, skin like
copper.
That. Is that right? I forget what it was, but it's very like nothing of fluorescent beige origin.
Y'all got Norwegian Jesus in
we can go to Santa Claus and start there. We ain't even got to do Jesus,
child.
And y'all flipped out when they were saying Santa Claus was every Republican news channel was not having
this same argument. Gabby and everybody else in this panel lies with Cynthia Erivo being the blue fairy in Pinocchio, which was also recently released on Disney Plus. And again, as I go through comment section, people were very angry about a 2-minute scene. I won't watch it because they just took away the best part of the movie. Huh? Seeing a blonde-haired woman in some fairy wings tell this little puppet he's gonna be a real boy and has to watch out for Aries Spears. What? Okay.
The first thing, Pinocchio live action is a trash movie. Second thing, Cynthia is the best part of that movie.
I still gotta watch it, Blake.
I
like
the
cartoon.
Disney.
It's one of those things where you realize actually how boring of a story Pinocchio is. Like,
it's kind of sad and dark too.
It's sad and dark, and because it's not told in its original format, sort of in Italian. Like it's boring for it's.
Oh, they're mad at Tom Hanks playing Geppetto because he isn't Italian as well. They're heated about it.
It's a boring story. Like,
let's just make it all accurate. Let's get into Sleeping Beauty if you want something to get accurate.
I mean,
y'all don't want to go there.
If that's
Y'all
the case,
don't
then
wanna go
everyone
there.
can go back to their original faces and noses.
Right.
Most of these stories
the
have
last
dark
one was
origins
trash.
anyway. Like if we were being accurate for real, most of these
Right.
stories would not have.
It
happy
wouldn't be on
endings.
American.
It'd be gruesome. It would be
Right.
ugly. So like,
don't you
At
say
the-
the Lion King was
listen,
trash? Lion King
at
is one of
the
Disney
end-
movies. That's movies.
At the end of the day, Ariel being black wasn't the issue. It was the fact that black people were happy that there was representation being shown, and people were really upset that black people were happy that there was a black actress. It became a lot about race when that happened.
I
Now,
disagree. I think that it's white people wanting to see white people reflected again in what they thought white people were.
no, that's literally the same in reference for that, Blake.
Okay.
But it's more so of them waiting for us to start celebrating it, to then start
Right.
talking about it. And that's when you see people's discourse, like here you go through the threads. It's so funny how people try to stay away from I'm not racist and I'm not this, that, and the other, but then everything in the text is the indication of your biasness towards
right.
race and all of this. And
that's
well, that's
because
not even the
people
problem.
Think being racist is they try to make it an individual thing when it's a system of thought. Like,
Right.
and it takes the sting out. It takes the sting. I'm not racist, but everything you just said is founded on racism. Like that.
They did this shit with Black Panther, saying like, "Oh, Wakanda isn't real, bitch. We know. We're just happy. Neither is Hogwarts, and we gave you nothing. None of that is real. Avengers,
And
all
the way that book
fake.
is written, Hermione was supposed to be black too. So how
was
about that?
supposed to be.
Well,
but I guarantee if they
as
make
much as I don't love J.K. Rowling, Hermione is purposefully left ambiguous according to her.
Yeah, that was her
Basically.
intention. She was supposed to basically be Alexandra Shipp. So
I've had it. Man.
we were glad that we had Emma Watson playing that role. Whew.
Emma was great. However, we could have had Kavan Janae play that role too.
Hello.
I've had it. We've yet to have a fully black Storm. If we want to,
Well.
if we want to go there, it was supposed to be Angela Bassett, but y'all waited till she got too
Not
old.
Sakura. That's funny.
But y'all waited till she was too old and you made her auntie.
Well, they never offered it to Angela Bassett. She never was in the conversation.
She would have been a wonderful Storm. She
Agreed.
had the look and everything.
They were looking at a box office draw versus the person who had actually done the work and gave us what we needed. And Halle Berry at the time was one of the highest paid actresses at the moment. So it was like, let's sit her 5'5" light skinned self up in here and have her monotone ass be Storm. And as much as I love her, that lady's only good for losing children in movies.
Oh,
Do you know what happens to Toad when they get struck by lightning?
The same thing that
I
happens
think-
to everything else. Boo! Boo!
Oh,
I
and when
think
they
the
redid
one
it,
thing
that
that
girl-
kind of like also makes me angry about this situation is like nobody's taking away the Ariel that already exists. Like there are several platforms that you can access to watch all of. Like if you want to ride by your white Ariel, like that's cute or whatever. So like go log on to Disney Plus and go watch it. Go pop in your cassette. Like no one's taking away anything from you. So like, what's the issue with celebrating Halle and allowing her to have her moment?
Because she's black. That's the issue.
Yes, I understand that.
So you mean Bryan Singer handpicked her?
Yes.
He saw them at a concert. It was like, that's it.
Listen, Bryan Singer.
They picked her and they literally said, we're going to go through this audition process for the sake of going through the audition process.
Baby,
but like Halle's the girl we're picking.
y'all need to look up that man's history.
and just this and then like anime world, just all this is so trash.
We can get over it, but we can still talk about her not having a great voice for the role and not doing the role justice and honestly be giving the most stupid things to do in the role. While we can say all this and that can be cute and all that kind of shit, baby, that was terrible. Every movie she was in as Storm was bad for her. Like, let's be very clear. They utilized her in the second movie just to make the room cold. Storm, can you make it some cloud coverage? She was an accessory throughout the entire X-Men series of the movies. And when she did fight, it was an X3, The Last Stand, and it was against another POC woman where she swung her against the fence.
Isn't she like an ultra mega mutant or something like that?
She's
Like,
an omega level human, yes.
Do you know how long it took them to give her that? Because some girls didn't want to give her that. even
She
though
is
she can
that.
change the entire atmosphere if she wanted to.
She could destroy the earth if she
Mama
felt
can
like.
change the atmosphere in your lungs and
Honestly,
collapse your
if
shit.
we're honest about Storm's character, even if you were going to like shit on her for the first 2 episodes of the X-Men franchise, in episode 3 she should have been the lead, because like that's kind of when she takes over, is when what's his face,
When Cyclops, correct. And also on top of it, she can travel through space. That was fun to find out, since she can change up how everything I thought that was very interesting. And she can literally go onto any planet and then adapt to the environment. Get over it. Like, come on now. So yeah.
Y'all just racist.
Again.
Y'all just racist. Y'all do that with anime. Y'all it'll be a whole Caucasian wearing a Japanese person's outfit, look at you with some dreadlocks and somebody who's in cosplay and be like, they weren't Caucasian either.
I just need for DeWanda to be casted as Storm, and I'm talking about Miss Mama from the Jurassic Park recent movie that just came out. I believe it's DeWanda Wise. I was telling C. Diggy this.
I'm ahead of y'all. All you Facebook mom.
Blake, you can type that out. She is Omega. They have claimed it. She's not near.
Is she really?
Yeah, they have on the list.
They've always said Storm is bound by her emotions, which has prevented her from being an Omega level mutant.
They recently gave her the Omega title, like recently, because
for years, literally like 20, 30 years, like she's near Omega.
If I remember correctly, she's listed in Powers of X, that whole cycle of comics.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Because technically, Bobby Drake, who is Iceman, is Omega level. The girls don't know, but Bobby Drake is Omega level. But
because
remember when Jean outed him? When Jean outed him, and he was like, "Girl."
Well, I was like, "Okay,
mind your business."
Yeah, she finally got that title, but they also had to do like multiple comics that they came afterwards. Blake were also examples for that argument. It's like Storm was doing a lot of shit even after the 1990s and 80s versions of her. She was doing a lot of work.
I agree with. I'm not saying she shouldn't be an Omega level mutant. I'm saying that the way that they have talked about her, it has said that she's near Omega because she is also controlled by her own emotions, which is a problem for her.
Yeah,
so because she can't fully control her powers to the extent that she needs to, she's not classified as an Omega level. So I'm glad to hear that she is, but that's what they had said for 20 years or so.
I think her character's been more in line, especially with the new House of X comics. Oh Lord, I'm getting to my shit. That she's been given more of that mentality of being more in control of what's going on. She's currently one of the ones that mostly delegates or is always in the conversation over what should be done with Magneto and the rest of them. Like it's always, where's Storm at? Yeah, here come Aurora. And I do love how they write her now. She sometimes has really great lines. But yes, love a good comic book X-Men conversation. For those of you who aren't knowing or about the D23 that happened recently, you may be still boycotting Disney. There's a lot coming up, a lot of shit. I don't know why Mufasa's coming. I don't understand why we need a new Mufasa movie. I didn't ask for that. Do you need a Mufasa movie, Duly? Can you imagine if Beyonce's casted in that too? No shade, sister, but if you come back up in here talking about Lions We Roar, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
Well, she's not born.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, she could.
Mufasa hasn't slept with Sarabi to have Nala or Simba.
Maybe we'll get a second album. I don't know, but I don't know what Mufasa's going to give. I'm nervous. And then I am here for the Thunderbolts. I'm like, oh, okay, that might be cool. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. I haven't seen the Pixar stuff. I only saw a couple of things, but you want an Yzma movie? We all do.
I would love an Yzma movie.
Oh, rest in peace.
Okay, let's wrap this up, kittens. We're past the time limit here today. I'd like to take a nice hot shower, roll me something sweet, make me something good to eat, and watch some Bobby Lights and hope someone gets hit. So, with that being said, I know who is voicing Yzma since we lost Earth the Kit.
Valentina.
No, thank you.
UGB.
Should have been Black China. Jamar84. Social medias, please. Jujubee.
So you can find me on all social media platforms at Jamar84. That's JAMR84, the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. So you check out the link in my Instagram bio to all things related to our makeup line. Also tomorrow at 5:15 p.m., Dr. Scotty by Ninja TV for booking us the interview with Candy Burris from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Really, really excited about that over there on his channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, Jamar. Duly does it.
You can find all of my links at linktree.com/Duly__noted. If you learned something today, if we made you laugh, if we made you smile, hit our cash apps. All of us will be graciously grateful. We're all doing something in Need Them Coins, girl. So go ahead and just bless us.
Blake.
You can find me on Instagram at Rowley B and Stream Renaissance.
The only answer. Gabby.
I'm sorry. All right. I'm go by Gabby with an I on pretty much most platforms. Get me on TikTok, Instagram, etc., etc. But make sure to go to SpartanProWrestling.com if you want to show support. Let them know that I sent you. Also, Matty has a birthday coming up, and so does the nice man in the background. He also has a birthday coming up, and I'd like to treat him right. So if you want to drop something in the cash app, I would greatly appreciate it.
Gabby said,
More
right. No, I'm just playing.
No pressure. I'll be getting punched in the face and moshing and all the things. So, and festivals get expensive.
Yeah.
So it'd be much
They do.
Oh, suffocation, no breathing, don't give up.
I will be twerking. Da, 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 da.
This is my. It's in my head now. It's in my head now. I hate it.
They will be there.
But listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It is your boy Matty Rants. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of the twist here today. Hair journey, whatever. Do me a favor, hit that like button before you walk out this door. Get in the comment section if you would for me, please. I am a Black, openly gay content creator who is proud of himself, and sometimes that it works against us sometimes. So we need you to be interactive and active in the comment section as well as in the likes to make sure that this video finds its way into the algorithm. You already know my links. All that stuff is provided in the description down below. My birthday is on the 24th of September. I will be at Six Flags having a great time on my birthday, but on the 25th for the panel, I will be back. All that birthday love, that's perfectly fine on that day. Yeah, so I need some roller coaster. Bitch, we're going to the one in San Antonio.
I'm on agoraphobia.
That's a cheap flight. Yeah, come on, sis. Let me know. But yes, do us a favor. Once again, hit that like button. Take care of yourselves. Give yourselves a pat in the back for waking up this morning. Don't be too hard on yourselves. Keep living your lives and don't ever let nobody play you. But also, if they big, take a step back. Think about it. Think before you do. All right. I will see y'all Wednesday for the Drag Race Down Under video. Monday and Tuesday, I have shit to do. Gotta get this car fixed and I gotta get this apartment. So come on. But I will see y'all next time, and we will see y'all next time. Take care. Until then.
Listen. Yeah.